Welcome back, everyone, to the Drink and Drum podcast, the podcast with all the vibes. I am one of three hosts. My name is Timon Nicholas, aka Mr. Terrible.
Signing in, Jaron Tomlinson, the young sheller, aka Pineapple Badman in the building. Wagwan.
And it's your boy, Everon Williams, aka Big Easy. You don't know what going.
This is the unapologetic podcast with really good intentions. The socials, them located there at the bottom of this podcast right there. So make sure you hit us up and tell us what going on.
Golly. You see? This is what working out does to you. It makes you sexy on the inside and the outside.
All right. I'm digging the positivity.
Like I'm due today.
Somebody compliment your work. Wow, you're pretty handsome. What's your
Check.
number?
Oh man.
They hit him with the razzle dazzle, and he just been different ever since.
Like, man, come home, Erica say, "Hey, don't talk to me."
You don't appreciate this.
Y'all remember that show, Ozzy Hendrix?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yo, that show. I feel like it was only present in my life for a very short period.
was.
But during that short period, it was the coolest shit ever.
It was.
When I heard the white blood cells in this pill, oh, here fighting off disease in my body. This is me. Oh my goodness, I need to care for my health.
Bro, no, for real. Like, and usually when I tell people about the show, like I'm like, yo, y'all remember Ozzy and Drake's Day? They don't remember it. I'm like, yo, who are you?
You check, so I'm like, yo, did this show actually happen?
Bro.
But yo, I had big moments like that. I'm like, yo, is this a solid memory or was this a dream that I thought was real?
Bro, my childhood, like my entire childhood, I'd be questioning. I was like, yo, did I really do this? Because it just don't sound like it makes sense. Like somebody with a working brain should not do that.
Ozzy was hard, especially when the viruses like the common cold was running through the highway. And I was like, oh shit, look who's just disrupting shit, dog. And I think entered through the nose. But it wasn't Ozzy Hendrix first in an old man, and then the old man coughed for some girl. Or no, it was the girl's dying dad, and they exited his body. And
that was the first episode.
I don't think it's the first episode, but it was like the storyline. Like they were inside fighting, but the body that they were in originally was dying.
Can't tell you.
And then they got spread through somehow either cough or tear into somebody else, and I think it was a daughter, and then he had to take over a whole new system, and then because basically he a police.
And I don't know, man. Like I can't remember it.
Yeah, I think so. It was somebody was a detective, right?
How did you
the white
I think Ozzy
and Drix was the pill that was shooting bitches with that hand.
So Timon, how did you question if this actually happened if you can remember the storyline?
Because when I brought it up to people, they're just like, no, I never heard of it. I was like, yo, this was on Cartoon Network, dog. The man blue with a slick hair and his partner big and boxy, red and yellow. And they don't know what I'm talking about.
The inspiration for Big Hero 6.
Bro.
That was a good movie. It was. And I don't like movies. For me to actually say I like Big Hero 6, like it's big. And then
I don't think I watched that movie.
Actually,
shame on you.
Yeah, shame on you.
Let me Google that. Let me see what it is.
It's funny because I don't like movies nowadays, but I had a bunch of favorite movies.
Can't relate.
Maybe you can't relate. I'm pretty sure you had movies.
Bro, I had a heated debate the other day with somebody because I was telling them shows are better than movies.
Oh, they like
this movie.
I'm like, bro,
I like this movie.
A show give me so much time to get invested in a character and actually like this person. A movie, they give you 15 minutes of this, and then they say, yeah, like him. No, I can't relate to this man, bro. Like, I just hate movies. Movies are trash. If you like movies, fight with me.
I have 15 movies that I liked before I got into like Netflix and stuff. One of them is called like About Time. It's about this woman who crashed and then she was like stuck in time. Like the car overturned into water, and at the same time the car crashed into the water, lightning struck the pond, and then the aging process for her just stopped. So she just like, she just didn't age and she couldn't find love. And then after a while, like later on, after her daughter, I think, died or was about to, because her daughter was like 80 when she was still in like her 20s. And she met this guy and she got into another accident. A lightning strike the pond again, and she started aging again. I'm just like, yo, it's a decent love story.
I
And
don't know
then,
if that's unlucky or not.
nah, no, bro, it's a really nice story. It's like a
Hold up.
romance
The
story
new guy that she met, he younger than her daughter?
by far.
Wow.
Because she wasn't expecting to love anybody else. Because like she's running through time, everybody's aging, and she just like, eh, I
That's
had my
my type of
fun.
woman.
I had my fun, whatever, whatever. She just mind her business, treating everybody like children. And then she met this guy. She was like, partners, you can't handle this now. Like, this is too much experience. I was like, give me a chance. And she was like, all right, you can try, but I'm telling you, you're not getting this. And the boy kind of these little, swagger. And she was like, oh, okay. Turns out the man that she first loved and ran away from
Yeah.
is his son.
Oh.
Yeah. So when the dude now finesse her and then say, let me introduce you to my parents, and then she boot up, the old man recognized her and she recognized him, and then she tried to run away again. And the man's like, wait, you look familiar.
Oh wait, so the young dude did not know that she was old.
No, nobody knew that she stopped aging. If they knew.
I mean, it
Wait, you
shouldn't
didn't
be that.
say. Hold on, you didn't say lightning strike the water and she starts to age again.
No, no, yeah, that's the second time after she
That's the
crashed. The
that's the
second.
second time after. That
Okay,
was
okay.
like,
Hold
yeah.
on. So she started aging again. She didn't just skip up to the old age.
No. She just like her body just start aging at that point. Like she started to live again, basically. She got her life back.
Mm.
So technically, she died.
No, she was just on pause.
She
Yeah.
she was just on pause.
That's dying.
Yeah,
Pausing
basically
word.
then. Yeah. She was a living corpse.
Yeah, undead. And the undead is dead.
Like
So
all this shit just didn't count.
Yeah. And she was really trying to be low key because she didn't want the government to be onto her. Because like she would show up in certain photos and then she would try to like erase them. Because like for some reason the government was keen, dog. Wait a minute. In 1944, I saw this woman in a picture. What? Oh, she's still here. Like, and the government
the genes just really strong.
Like
all the kids look the same.
Like the let me tell you what's so funny. That whole movie I just told you all about is actually called The Age of Adeline.
Sounds familiar. Like I've seen the name.
I honestly think I saw it before, bro. Because it sounds
tingling me. Yeah.
No. From when he was explaining everything, it just sounds familiar, and I feel like I watched it, but I can't really tell you because I just don't cherish, value, or like movies.
Nah, but the majority of movies that I actually like, they end up to be romance. Because About Time, I just remember About Time was about this kid. Only the males in the family can go back in time, but they can't go back further than the date of birth. So it's like, yeah, he have to go in a dark area and then clench his fist and then think about where he wants to go, and then he'll go back there. But his dad told him that when he was about to die of cancer. So he's like, shit. So he works his way up to the dad's funeral, and then he kept going back just to have conversation with his dad. But then after he had his first kid, he couldn't go back because that means he'll change who his kid is. Like every time he go back.
Oh, because he went back. Oh,
yeah.
Oh, so, no.
Yeah. So one day he had because the whole thing is, right, his dad taught him the power before he died because his dad knew he was going to die. And he was trying to get this girl too. So every time he fucked up, he was just like, fuck, I really like this girl, dog. And he went back and he tried to make things right. And this is me, man, that's actually a shitty ass move. Like, you let this girl fall in love with you when she didn't she did from the jump, but he just made it weird and fucked up.
Yeah.
He went to court. Yeah. So long story short, she had a kid, and then he went back to see his dad one last time. When he came back, his son was a girl. And he's like, what the fuck? Yeah.
Yo, that's rough, no. And I bet he had to just play that shit. He just has access to shit.
And then there was Love and Rose.
That's crazy.
Love and Rosie. That one was kind of sick. I'm not gonna go into too much details. I'm just list them. There was Gone Girl. That was hard. The Pursuit of Happiness with Will Smith. The Longest Ride.
I actually liked the Pursuit of Happiness. That was a touching. It's a touching movie.
It's touching, dog. Then there was The Heart of the Sea. I think that's some movie. Yeah, I think the harder to see was the one with the whale, Moby Dick. There's Bring Him Home. That's when he went to Mars or something. He did like he was a botanist on Mars. That was hard. There's Deadpool, Hancock, Zootopia was hard as fuck.
Are you reading the list right now?
Oh yeah, I said this to
Okay, because I'm
people.
like, there's no way this guy's brain is this
No,
absorbent
no,
to read
no,
names.
no.
I'm like,
I
impossible.
just came off work, dog.
Impossible.
Soon as Jared mentioned movies, I'm just like, all right, I'm gonna look for these movies. Uh, The Gentleman, that was a really good one. I told everyone about that one.
Oh, I think, yep. I watched that
Uh-huh.
one.
Extraction and Apocalypto. That was an old movie.
Oh, the one with the
Like
Mayans or the
yes,
Arawak. Yeah,
yes,
them people, yeah.
yes. Ooh,
Bro, that
that
movie, bro,
bro, that
bro,
was too hard.
I
When
almost
I
don't
was
like watching it. I don't know why
yes,
watch it again.
bro,
It's just too good
bro,
for me to watch
bro. I
again.
watched it one time and I'm afraid to go back. And I
I'm
watched it when I
stuck,
was
bro.
young, and it
Same,
had such an
same,
impact, dog.
same,
When they were in the
same.
where call it, they were in this hole, his wife and kid, and it was filling up with water from the rain. And I'm like, oh shit, they're gonna drown. And she gave birth while in the water, and she just hold on to the side, and the water just make her float, and she got out. And I'm like, yo, some crazy ass shit, decapitations, fighting,
Bro.
blue moon, okay. I'm just like, yo, this is a movie I saw when I was young, and it's so good, but I just can't go back and watch it.
I'm scared, yeah.
And it's one of my favorite movies. I just can't watch it a second time.
Bro, I feel you. That's the same thing with me. I have never gone back to it.
Bro.
I've seen people, like somebody bring up a clip or something on Facebook or something, and they sharing it and stuff. I seen it once and it got me my feelings, bro. And I looked up the movie, but I couldn't press play. I just couldn't press play.
Jerry, you never see that one?
I don't think so.
Man.
I don't
But
think
as if
so.
you see me, I cry.
I doubt it.
Bro,
I
the
feel
movie
like
ain't even in English.
bro, I feel like if I go back and watch it, it won't be the same. But that's the thing. I don't want it to change.
I think
Like
it
when I
would
see
be
a
the
scary
same.
movie, I feel like if I don't fuck with the Leprechaun, right? But I feel like if I go back and watch the Leprechaun, it wouldn't be scary at all.
The fact that that
Uh
movie is scary to you is still it's hilarious, bro.
no, but Apocalypto is it hits you like the way it hits you because you're human.
Mm.
Like it like made jobs at your human part to you, like your heart and stuff like nah. It's not gonna be like the Leprechaun. Leprechaun was just some made up shit. Yeah, that's actually mad funny. That's what you're scared of now.
Like
Okay,
there's a
that's
lot
it.
of things in life that can hurt you. Tim would say the
But choose
leprechaun.
that.
I didn't choose it, okay? I didn't
I said
choose
the
it.
leprechaun chose you.
Yeah, not lucky, okay? That's what happened.
Oh, that's funny, man. So how was your week, guys? How was your week? How's your week?
Man, my week annoying. I didn't even want to talk about it.
I
Oh,
no funny, bro. Like I think I was on autopilot this week.
mm,
Like I don't really remember nothing.
it was a blur.
Yeah,
See, no, I'll be having those, and it's especially when you wake up and you're like, "What day is today?" and you generally don't know.
that was me every day this week.
It's not Thursday yet, and it's like Tuesday afternoon, and then it's like, hey, wake up! Oh, yeah, today Wednesday. It's Thursday. You're like, oh, shit. Come on, you sure you don't want to talk about anything? Any lessons learned? Things that might help the viewers. Just to, like help them throughout their weeks, upcoming weeks. In life.
Not really.
Mm.
The people at my work cool, but I just feel like I can't fuck with them no more, man. And Ryan, my partner from school, came in clutch with some links, and I'm just like, I should take up the offer.
Oh,
Because
damn it, cheesy that much?
I'm not gonna lose whichever way I choose. If I stay here, it's good because the pay is good. If I leave, the pay gets better and my skills increase drastically. So it's a win-win any situation I choose. I just have options, right? But I don't know. Like this week, my boss came in and I'm doing some stuff, and he hit me with the whole, yeah, I want you to do this for me. I'm leaving the next 9 days and I want 5 of these trampolines done. Right. So I'm looking at him and I kind of smirk like, oh, this is clearly a joke, right? He just like, yeah. So I can see that he's not serious. So I'm like, bro, you look in the shop, like I have a lot of stuff to do. I have at least 20 trampolines to make, and I'm making them 5 at the time. So I can fill orders. right? And you want me to just squeeze 5 of these DMT that nobody trying to buy or no exist. And he's just like, well, you could just make one. I'm just like, I can't make one in 9 days. Like the everything that you have, he's not even done yet. He's like, yeah, well, I brought this blueprint so you can look over. So what he did, right? I tell this man there's a lot of stuff missing from the blueprint, and he said, okay, he gonna look it over. This man's supposed to look over this drawing and give me back all the information since March. So he come and I'm looking at the stuff and I see nothing change. I look at my old emails and they look the same. So I said, sir, this is the same thing. He's like, no, I made changes. So I'm looking over the thing now from top to bottom, I'm scanning, and he's like, look, I changed the legs. He fucking changed the dimensions from 2.5 to 3.
I thought he was gonna say he
That
changed the
was-
date.
Bro, the man just changed the material. Like it's 3x3 square tubing. He changed it from a 2.5 to a 3x3. And this is me, bro. There's still a lot of shit missing. All you did was not put in the information, but change something. You didn't add anything. You just replace something. So I'm just like, okay, all right, bet, whatever. So I'm there now and I'm kind of pissed, but I'm trying to like keep my composure because when he hired me, he says, are you a person who gets upset easily? And I said, no, I don't get upset for nothing. So I'm just like, I can't even chip out right now, right? So he did telling me some stuff and I'm listening. And he's just like, yeah, well, I want you to just maybe you can make one or just this one leg. And I said, okay, I can do that for you, right? And I thought that was it. So when he left, I went to go see if the materials there, and I realized enough material not there for the shits them. So Chris asked me, what's going on? So I said, yeah, the boss wanted me to make 5 of these. And I told him I can't because I have other things to do. I see Chris already getting ready to light up. So I'm saying, okay, let me hurry up, tell him what really happening. And he's like, he wanted me to make one before he leaves. And I'm just like, I can't. So he just told me to just change the leg on this one. Right. And then Chris like, this idiot, like, how would he expect you? You have things to do. And I'm just like, yeah, I probably should have just told Chris he wanted me to make a leg because now this is a big thing. So I was like, whatever. So I go doing my work and then I get an email from Ryan and Ryan saying, oh, don't worry about what Dave said. Like, I'll handle it, you know? And then I get an email from the boss and then a whole bunch of other emails from people. And I see caps and then caps in red. And I was like, what is happening right now? Right? And he's like, yeah, me and Timon had this discussion. We raised that we're not going to do the 5 or the 1, just making changes. I'm just like, how is this coming back to the boss and the boss not coming back at me? Right? So I'm just like, I just told Chris something. Chris went to go tell Ryan. Ryan went to go address the boss because Ryan is the one who'd be like, okay, boss, you doing fuckery. Stop. Right? So now Ryan goes straight to the boss with all the fuckery. And then the boss is just like, wait, what? So now I'm getting bare emails when I'm working. I'm reading. I'm just like, fuck.
Come on, you started the mutiny. They gonna
You check.
he about to throw you overboard.
So what? So the workplace a fire.
You know what? You know what movie I liked? All of the wow, Pirates of the Caribbean.
I thought you were gonna say John Wick, but yeah.
No, I don't really like John Wick like that. Bro, like firstly, bro, ain't nobody that bro. This nigga acting like he you know, that nigga from Hitman. What's that agent called?
69, no, 90 something.
That guy, whatever.
With a big ass tattoo for your head. Bro, if I'm
Yeah.
walking anywhere and I see him out with a tattoo on the head, I'm like, he's a hitman.
Bro, John Wick acting like he this dude. Like I don't respect John Wick. I don't respect him. He's soft. I could take him.
No, I don't know. The way how he fight like a regular person that has really good gun skills. Like the way how he fight is all like, yo, you have enough training to really take on these people.
He don't, bro. It doesn't make any sense.
I think
It doesn't make any sense.
I think his accuracy is what's really impressive. Like his determination and accuracy is what like elevate him to where he at. Because once the man have a gun in his hand now, it's lethal. And I guess pencils. So I think because like his knowledge and experience fighting people is what really dangerous.
So
you have like
me.
Yeah, I think he has a one-track mind, just like, all right, this man killed my puppy. I am making sure he dies. And anybody who look like they have animosity towards me, they're getting a bullet just in case.
Dotting his I's and crossing his T's.
Yeah, he just crossing his T's. Like the man real accurate with his gun, and he just have a one-track mind. And I feel like all the blows that he get over the years, he just adapt to it. He just like, I can take a few hits, a few fall out of a car, you know.
Yeah, why are we
Nah,
talking about hit,
man.
man? What are you doing? Is there a high one for Ryan? I don't understand.
Oh
What we got here?
no, I was telling about the movies that he like Caribbean. But yeah, so in the whole thing, also I'm there and I'm confused as to I look bad now because me and the boss were having a conversation. We figure out what we're gonna do, and then all of a sudden the boss said that he retarded. So now I'm in a position like I didn't give Chris any message to send to anybody, but he took it upon himself to take his like discomfort with the boss and then turn it into a thing. So now I'm just like, when I go, me and the boss talk about certain things, I gotta have to like not tell, Chris the details because his anger is gonna make it into a thing. Because like it's been problems before I got there. Chris don't like when the boss change up things that ain't broken. But the boss just likes to upgrade and make better any chance he get. Like if he go home and dream about the thing, he's like, I think that will make it better. He come and change the whole plan. Chris don't
Yeah.
like that. And Chris always tell him, yo, when you change shit, is a whole bunch of shit going on. And it's not when you try to fix one problem, you create more problems and then you slow up things because like the customers don't have anything steady. If they want a part, they have to buy a whole new trampoline because that thing we don't make it no more.
Yeah, outdated.
Mm.
Yeah, I see how that's problematic.
Yeah, so when I came here, they already tell me how the things. He's like, yo, he's eccentric and he just does stuff and whatever. So now it's like when the boss comes and tell me anything, I just try not to tell Chris. Because Ryan is really the cool one, and Ryan is the one who really deals with the boss one-on-one. It's like he bring reason to the boss and sometimes make the boss think that his ideas are actually his own. Like today the boss made Chris set up a trampoline to get some measurements, right? And Chris set it up, put a level on it, make sure that shit it flush. And the boss say, yeah, check the measurements for this area. And Chris check it, and he's just like, yeah, I don't see any fault. He's like, well, you're doing it wrong. And then Chris like, I don't understand. He's like, you don't have the proper tools. He's like, what are the proper tools? You're not doing it right. And Chris losing his shit, walking up and on. And this is me, bro. I don't even know how this would have played out if it was in person. But yeah, I'm just keeping myself, like, I'm keeping my tongue to myself, dog. Like, when the boss tell me some shit, I'm just like, I'm gonna do it. And when Chris asked me, so what he's saying, I'm just like, oh no, he just wanted to build this thing when I have the time. But yo, since that whole incident, dog, I just feel tired, like drained.
Yep. Because now you feel it's like you're anxious around them now.
Yeah, so like the whole of today, I'm trying to be productive, but I'm just sluggish moving around. I hardly did anything today and yesterday, and I'm just like, man, I don't even like, I feel worse now knowing that I'm taking these people money and not doing enough work.
Did you and Bossman talk yet?
Yeah, I called him, and when I called him to apologize about the whole confusion, he's just like, oh, okay, because he said he himself seemed confused that I called to apologize. So I was just like, well, I should have just left that to the wind because it didn't seem like it, it affected anybody.
No. He could think about it and be like, oh, when you have it over here, wow, a solid guy. Which in the good books.
Nah, but I think in 9 days he's supposed to be. Well, I guess it's 7. 7 days now. He gonna be going after Olympics. Cause
he going.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, he is on the team thing. One of the team people, no?
Yeah.
Boston sick man, bro.
So tomorrow for sure I'm gonna like dedicate that whole half day to working on his shape. But yeah, that's about it.
Same. Bro, my week has just been, I've been on vacation, but not really vacation. I've just been at peace. I took it upon myself to just leave the city and I'm out at the cottage for the week.
But went out to the cottage. The boy have a whole island to himself now, a whole island.
Boss, you know how weird it is when you hear noise that you don't think anything in nature is supposed to make. And you are the only person on this island.
What it is, bro? You get scared when you realize you're not alone.
But I am alone.
No,
but are you?
No.
Like how when the lake freeze up like bears and deers could just cross over, and then when you thaw out, they're just like, well, I'm trapped on this island until the next winter.
No, they actually be swimming. They swim this.
True, bear swim, and is yeah, you're right.
If they wanted over, they could. Oh yeah.
Bro, bears are scary. I'm not even going back on the bear topic because I did that last episode. But
Yeah,
bears are
them
scary.
black bears though, they're not as aggressive. They come for trash, right? And things smell
Mm.
like food for scraps, whatever. I feel like the problem with them is when they're used to like humans, they're more confident, right?
Oh yeah.
Here's pretty much the wild. If they see a man, they off in it because they're like, what the hell is that? Right? Like that's the reaction I want him to have. I wanted a bear to pull up on me and be like, what the fuck is that? And run away. That's the desired reaction. But no, here just mad chill, bro. Like just the boats be going by, bro. I be sitting, bro. I sat outside, on the chair swing, and I was just freaking there at work doing my regular work, and I had a whole meeting with one of my managers, like
Mm.
just for a half year assessment, whatever. So they go through anything, things you can work on, blah blah blah.
And
And
the
she
man
didn't
was
even know a
like,
meeting.
wait, that's a nice backdrop. Where'd you get it? Where'd you download that one from? He's like, oh no, that's nature. You're outside.
Right, yeah. Yeah, did you see? That's just like 2% of the frame is where I'm at, and everything else is background.
Nah, but like the scenery over the lake kind of nice. I just don't like your fucking water.
Why? The
Yeah,
water's not even bad.
it's a lake, Timon.
It's
What
a
did you expect,
And I expected some saltwater buoyancy for one. I expected some clarity and not an abyss under my feet.
bro?
I
You
just
have a
expected more.
lake water to
And it's
me.
always cold.
Nah, lake water to me feels like if you just leave a water in a car and you just leave it in the hot sun for like 2 days, and you put down your skin, it just feel mad weird and like I don't know, man.
It
I don't
feels like water that doesn't have chlorine in it.
no, cause see what chlorine in there.
No, well, the salt and everything from the
Oh,
ocean
okay,
water can make it feel different.
closer than just chlorine.
You can make,
Lake
bro,
water feels slimy.
because that's what it is. There's no the chlorine and stuff give it that dry like the water from the faucet, right? When you bathe in that from home versus when you bathe in the water from the pipe of the lake, because the lake water you have a whole different. Like when you use the lake water, you even put on a lotion when you're done bathing, so it just moisturize. It just one with nature.
I
Right?
don't ever have to use
But
lotion. My skin don't get dry. It's not even oily either. My skin is just like it don't get dry. It don't really get oily, and it. I have really good skin.
you know,
That's
I feel like as guys, we really don't have these issues that the girls be having, and they
Mm.
hate us more because of it.
Check. Girls be like, yo,
jealousy.
you have good eyebrows, you have good eyelashes. I'm like, what you
I'm
want me to
like,
say? Thanks.
thank.
Yes.
I mean,
Yo, I always get a compliment on my eyelashes. I'm like, bro, why are
yeah.
you staring at my eyelashes? Like
I'm like,
that's something really difficult to look at.
you check. I've never observed somebody else's eyelashes unless they had on extensions. That's the only
Yeah,
time I see
that's the
them.
only how they stand out to me. It's like, oh, they're not the normal standard package.
Yeah. Like this is different.
I'm like,
Check.
what? She got eye wings.
And they be touching your hair talking about, wow, it's so black and thick. And I'm just like,
Thick and
yeah,
flowing.
I
Oh,
don't
your hair so
know.
wavy and soft. And I'm
Can't
like,
really
thanks.
Timon just showing out over there.
Like,
Sorry.
Yo, I really don't like this man, Timon, bro. We went to the beach one time, right? And Timon dived under the water, right? Timon dove under the water. What am I saying, bro? You know what?
Safe. They understand. They
My auntie gun,
understand.
boss.
They
Me chat some
understand.
more
just
chat.
You
chat
check.
whatever. Chat.
They
All right, so
understand.
Timon go under the water, right? Everyone, and Timon came back up, and Timon whip his head, right? All I saw is Timon here, like, bro, he had an afro, and all the curls, all the coils, all the curls, everything in the afro straightened out, right? And then whipped back into place. And Timon here was mad curly after. And I'm looking at this man, I was like, yo, what the hell, bro? Bro, for no
Wait, so that
reason,
was beautiful.
for no reason, bro. Timon, bro, no, for real, it was beautiful. Like that shit touched my soul. Like I saw that and I was like, yo, I really wish somebody was recording it. Like Timon, you were just a different breed, bro.
Now everybody asks you, what you put in here to get it curly? I'm just like, water. And they're like, no, you use conditioner. I'm just like, I don't have time for that.
Like, bro, that's piss girls off. No, the fact that we don't do nothing.
Like, I honestly don't take care of this shit, dog. I just, whatever Dove do with my face. Whatever the water do with my head. Like, it is what it is. Like, I take no care. I should. I want to. I'm gonna try.
You know how it starts? By working out.
Tell me more.
That was all. That was the advice right there. How you gonna put me on the spot like that?
Oh, sorry, bro. Sorry.
I be stuttering.
Now I'm
Speaking of
thinking.
putting y'all on the spot, though.
I'm
Actually,
okay.
finish what you're saying, Timon. Finish what
No,
you're
I was just saying, I'm thinking about going to the gym, man. Because like I was thinking about just tennis and swimming this summer, but like I'd be
saying.
tired when I come home from work, and I just can't put in nothing else. But
I want
yeah,
to go. I want to go swimming, but I still have some fat on my body, so I'm kind of scared to take off my shirt in public. Like I never been like this in public, bro.
Chill, can you maga? You need to break in the fat though. That's all you need to do.
We'll step out like a roly poly.
You just need to take off your shirt one time. People go look, wow, and then they go just like, yeah,
It's like
whatever.
it almost commendable the fact that you're fat because like you were not the type that was ever supposed to get fat.
That is the crazy
But
thing
you didn't
about
get
it.
but you didn't get weird fat. You got built fat.
Yeah, your fat built into your height. Like it, yeah, it came
You,
in.
you didn't gain like a bunch in like this area and then you have like you have rows and whatever. Like you literally just got collectively big.
Y'all gonna make me cry.
Bro, you got the best type of fats.
Nigga, there's no best type of
No,
fat.
no. It's like in terms of body
no.
weight, like you put on enough weight for like if you go to the gym now and tone it up, that's you.
Like you're there. You don't need to bulk up no more. You're like where you should have been like after you bulk up and it's time to cut.
You see like how Pop Smoke they look like you come out to like what you call it, Vegeta's army. Yeah. If you throw some weight on it, you can have like Pop Smoke body ish.
I bet.
And that's desirable. So the boy in front, you're in front right now. So just do your thing.
What I need to work on, bro, is legs.
All right, Brian. I mean,
Yeah.
Nah, bro. Like I swear, bro. I swear, since I left Antigua, my legs got weaker. All the
nah.
walking, I used
Nah,
to do,
it's
but
probably
It's
feel it
actually
more, boss.
all the walking. Because when I came up, I stopped moving on the place that much. And I'm just like, bro, my calves and them jiggling, like they just loose. They're like somebody
bro.
Bobby.
Nah, I remember mine had some veins running through their calves and shit, right?
Like,
And yo, I used to look like I could kick on a donkey. I can't do it no. Bro,
nah.
I don't even have any ups anymore, bro. I can't jump.
Bro, you know how long I haven't jumped? I was telling somebody that the other day, they was like, what you mean? I'm like, bro,
Hey,
I
when
don't
last we jump?
exactly. Exactly.
When was the last time I jumped? Because I've
I
had
can't tell
no
us
reason to.
none. I can't tell us I jump or jump off of something. I can't tell us I really run because there's no place I need to rush.
Wow, yeah.
To be
I
honest,
have
yeah.
not run in a minute.
I haven't
I
thrown anything with my hands since I left
Same.
Antigua.
I
Oh.
can't
I'm
even remember the
useless.
last time I get hurt.
Bro, yeah, I haven't. Nah, lie.
Oh yeah.
I
Bro,
caught myself a lot of work.
I slip on ice a couple times.
I don't even
Nah,
stub
nah.
my toe. I don't even stub my toe, bro. Like
Oh, that be happening regular, but because
Yeah,
how
regular.
regular that
Fuck my
happen, I
toes.
don't count it no more. Like I
not
feel like it's
even
just
to
one
me,
of those
man.
things that just happens, and then you just know it's time to reset.
It's a part of life.
You're part of life, if you man. Like because there's no reason for your toe to have hit where it hits.
It's
Because
like,
your foot had no business being over there in the first place.
yeah, I'm
But
trying to
it
figure out.
happens.
I'm
It
trying to figure out
happens.
when I lost track of my feet because they just go somewhere
You
else. And
check?
I'm
I'm
like,
like, who sent you over there? And
Yo,
you see what you get, but who sent you? Because I don't recall doing it.
hold
But
on.
I'm paying
So
the price.
when he's saying when you talking about stubbing your toe, y'all mean like your pinky toe, the little one,
Yes.
and it's always the one on the right, right?
Yes.
bro,
Yeah,
is this a
yeah.
thing
It's
that
always the
happens
one.
to everybody? We don't
Yeah,
care about that, right?
I think it's universal that like everybody stub their right pinky
You
toe.
think left-hand people hit their left toe?
Man,
I
that's no,
don't
man.
think it work like that.
Okay.
You might, because you fling that, and you always hit it, bro. You're
I
right.
know.
You're strong footed the foot, you're swinging confidence, right? So that's
I,
why
That's
when
it,
you happen to
dominant.
your right foot, it's more like you intended this, so you swing with more authority. But when you swing with your left foot don't. So you're ready, swinging with caution by default. That's how I think.
I don't think your dominant foot is going to be your left foot because you're left-handed. I don't really think it work like that.
All right, I'll get Alex on the podcast. He's honestly the
Alex
only left
left-handed.
person. Yes, he is. He's the only
Yeah.
left-hand person that comes to mind anytime I think about left hand.
No,
I,
my dad
I,
left-handed.
I wouldn't know. I
My-
wouldn't know that either.
My grandmother used to be ambidextrous.
Ambidextrous.
Thank you. I still can't say that word. I can
Technically,
I can say certificate. No, I used to say sophisticate. That's
wow.
weird. Yeah, I was retarded. Um,
Technically, I might be ambidextrous. Like my handwriting is terrible with both hands, so it don't really make a difference. Like I can do the same thing with both hands.
Jaren, you can't write.
Yeah, that's what I'm telling you. That's what I'm telling you, bro. Like it's bad with both hands. I can do the same amount of things with my left as my right. So then I might be ambidextrous.
I
I
used
just
to
My
prefer
left
to
is
use
try.
my
not
I
right.
used to.
significantly done so.
I used to try with my left hand, but this is me. Whenever I kidnap somebody, I'll just use this hand.
But why would you kidnap somebody?
I don't know. Ransom. I
Okay.
have your child. Bring me $50. And they're like, who is this coming from? Jaran? And you know?
We're gonna walk past like, yo. Nah, I can see that happening. I can see that
Yeah.
happening.
I
My
reserve my left hand for that.
my entire family thought I was gonna be a doctor because of my handwriting.
Jeez.
Imagine if that was the way you told you could tell.
You check that
Bro,
like there's a
if
whole
that
thing.
was the test.
Yeah, that there's a whole thing to see like what you're gonna be when you grow up. And some people have like really nice handwriting, and they saw his, it's like, whoa, you have
Doctor
it.
alert,
You
doctor
destined for
have
alert.
what it
greatness.
takes. Doctor material right here. Look at this smart boy.
Look at this boy. Right away, the boy start get college offers.
Big league.
I am confident, bro. Like I'm pretty certain that there is a wow. I just don't know anything.
I'm
What is
listening.
wrong with me right now? A scholarship for being left-handed.
Mm.
Pretty sure I heard that somewhere.
Like
Is
one of
it
the just cause
a
scholarship.
scholarship or like I don't know, some
Grant.
kind of study or offer, like
Something.
like,
Something.
ah,
Not
because
maybe
that's
not,
hard,
not a
bro.
scholarship. Maybe not a scholarship. That
Yeah.
might be doing that might be safe.
Man
See,
out
bro.
here, man out here doing track for like all his life so you can get
Check.
like a sports scholarship. And the man's like, how'd you get in here? I'm left-handed. What?
Yo,
You know what?
man, would have got the wall for that.
Somebody gonna DM me and correct that for me. So it's cool. I can wait.
Okay. Thanks for them people who jump in the DMs.
Love them.
Type and
Mhm.
keeping
Love them
y'all
to
in check.
death. They
But
don't
yeah.
keep me in check.
So, but the real reason I brought y'all here today
Okay, so
was not just because we had the podcast to do, but I've been waiting for Timon to say, "Hey, everyone, this week is yours to be the podcast man," because there's been a task I have taken upon myself to officiate,
okay.
and I was waiting for whenever the time came. Yeah, so the time like this for me to orchestrate this activity here.
Sound like somebody get fired, boy.
Yeah, man.
No, I
I'm
beat you around the
already-
bush,
I'm
but
already packing up my desk.
but I just made sure I didn't tell Timon or Jaron what I was going to do, so they couldn't make up anything or try and pack the ammunition beforehand. So we're just gonna show up, and I'm gonna say,
God damn.
shoot it out there, and it's
I
just gonna
should
go
have wrote
down.
some lyrics. I should have wrote some lyrics. I feel
Nah,
like it's
it ain't
leading
as
to lyrics.
it ain't as deep as having to prepare for it, because I know y'all stay ready, because y'all have been ready for the last several years on this one little thing, and today I just think that I'm going to play referee, because I need to be the one who's going to be here.
I know what it is.
I know what it is. I know what it is.
All right. So now that y'all kind of have it just what it is,
no one didn't tell her to get the
the
water.
people, but tell I bring the water for a reason, because today is the day that, well, as mentioned in earlier in the earlier podcast, this argument that has been going on between Timon and Jaron over several years, where they have both brought up, created a character each, and the purpose of that character is to go head to head with the opposing team's character, which is Timon versus Jaron, right? So on Timon's side of the ring, we have, and Timon, I need you to introduce your character.
Boo!
No, I just need to give him his name.
Nah, just give us a name.
Okay.
This is a name for now.
His name is Moses.
Brief description, just a brief, no detail, no major details, just something,
Okay. Moses is a guy who travels, through time with the tree of life as his staff.
He never
like
had
a
that power.
branch. The
Aaron,
branch.
shut up.
The
No,
branch.
no,
We
that
ain't doing
power
that.
new. That
Wait,
power
No,
wait,
new.
no,
wait, wait,
no,
wait,
no,
wait,
no.
wait. Hello. Just one talk. We're going back to back because at this rate, we won't have no podcast. We'll just be nice. All
You're
right.
right. You're right. You're
So we
right.
have to keep it civilized. So Timon talk.
Oh, the man
Jaron
doesn't
yield.
lie.
Jaron
I'm not.
yield. Yield. Yield.
Moses, okay. When I say travel 2 times, I don't mean like he's back and forth. It's like he's a guy who found a branch from the tree of life, and the moment he grabbed it, he couldn't die anymore. So as he's walking through life, people are just aging and dying, and he's just staying alive because he has life. And he also has a familiar or a pet, which is a snake that's always coiled around the tree of life, the branch, his
That a
staff.
snake, yeah, that either.
All right. So that is a brief introduction to who Moses is. And on Jaron's side of the ring, we have
The champion. That's Smoke. So that was Smoke, right? Smoke was a ninja, and Smoke he's a phantom. He's the king of darkness. Smoke he his entire clan died. After his clan died, the Grim Reaper came, and the Grim Reaper was taking everybody's souls, and he was like, "No, y'all not taking my clan." So then the Grim Reaper was like, "All right, bro, we're gonna see what happened." And he showed the Grim Reaper what was gonna happen, and Smoke put the Grim Reaper in a body bag. He took his scythe and he murdered the Grim Reaper with his own scythe. So after Smoke killed the Grim Reaper and he took the scythe, Smoke became the Grim Reaper in a sword. So he doesn't really do what the Grim Reaper does. He don't really go out and take souls because he don't care about that. He's just mad because he lost his family, he lost his clan, and he just travels the world. He just wanders through the world in this state of undead.
all
So
right.
now, no,
Okay.
no,
Oh, well,
no.
that, okay.
So now, what? It's like, you know what? Yeah, yeah. That's him for now. That's for now.
No, that can't be him for now because he didn't really delve into his powers. You just told him that he got a weapon from the Grim Reaper.
No,
He
this was
moves.
in the this is more backstory type of thing. I
Yeah,
think.
No, but
okay. So yeah, okay. So boom, right? He moves with the power of death. So now everything around him, like they slowly get weaker, they get their energy drained, and then they just die. Once you die in the vicinity of him, then the reason I call him smoke is because like he have this kind of black mist that come off of him. That black mist absorbs your life force, and it just gives him more strength, more energy. He just keeps going. He can probably die if everybody on the earth dies.
okay.
Probably.
Okay.
I didn't
All
think
right.
that far into it.
Well, we thinking that far today because today's the day we're doing it. All right, so there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Two characters. We have Smoke and we have Moses, and they're about to battle head to head. And the way how this battle is going to go is that Timon and Jaran are going to debate each other and say why it is or how it is their opponent, their character is going to beat their opponent. Right? So I'm gonna give you all what's a reasonable time per argument? 2 minutes?
You tell me.
I'm ready right now.
All right, let's do 2 minutes per side. I'll flip a coin.
Hi.
Heads or tails.
Tails, always.
All right. Tails.
What? I said heads.
No, it's tails. It's tails. You get to
Oh,
choose.
oh, yeah. Tim will go first.
All right.
That's not how that works.
Yeah.
If you
Listen,
until
shut up. I'm not touching it.
oh,
Go
because it's
ahead.
you first, you just tell me to go first.
Yeah. He like
Okay,
he.
okay,
I
okay.
asked her. Okay. He
So
chose.
I won the draw, and I told you to go first.
Okay, okay, okay,
Yeah.
okay, okay.
Mm.
All right.
All right. So I'm gonna give you 2 minutes,
Mhm.
and I'm gonna start it now. Go.
All right. So my character Moses has this really unique ability to control water in all its forms. Okay. So that means
May I ask how?
how?
Yes.
It's just the ability of Moses.
Okay.
Yeah. So he can't necessarily turn himself into water, but he can travel through water, like any kind of body of water. So if there's a puddle, he can technically use that puddle as a teleportation to, come out to another puddle somewhere. But the conditions have to be like if it's raining out, right? And he can also like move himself through like water droplets to like speed up himself. And that's just how he is, right? His whole thing is controlling water, and he uses it to attack people. And his snake can do like a. Oh, you want me to tell what something else, Jaron? I made a mistake when I did the description of Moses. The tree of life, the branch that he has, it actually turns into a snake when he throws it down. Not that he travels with a staff and a snake. That's what it was. Anyways, so Moses, he's unable to get poison because he will purify himself with water, right? And whenever it rains, he's literally OP because like his moves span. But like the only thing about him that's really special about Moses is his
30
ability to not
seconds.
die. Because he's holding the tree of life, he cannot die. And when he releases the tree of life, the staff, that's when he continues to live and he's able to die. But once he's holding it, he cannot die. But
Okay.
yeah, that's it.
So now for
Huh?
Smoke now he has the Grim Reaper's staff, the Grim Reaper's scythe. So now withholding the Grim Reaper's scythe, like he became undead. So now he can't die. He's not aging or anything. He can go without the staff because like he feeds off of other people's life force, but he don't need to feed off the life force once he's holding the scythe. Now Smoke, he his power is death. With him being a shinobi, like he is very stealthy. He's really quick. He knows how to maneuver through a lot of things. Like he have a lot of fighting ability. Like he's been fighting, and now that he's holding the Grim Reaper staff, like he has the power of death, and he's just OP, bro. Like I really don't even know how to get into it because like it's a stupid debate because like Moses cannot actually fight him. Bro, you said that Moses can purify, he can purify poison, right? And there is a poison on my character, and I purposely didn't mention it because I was hoping Timon forgot it so that he didn't bring in his purification process or whatever. But you cannot purify the toxins of death. That's what is in the bottom of the spike at the end of the scythe. That's what it is. Like he stabs you with it, and you got poisoned with death, and you're going to die. There's no purifying it. You just die. That's really it.
Okay. So, come on.
All right. So I'm glad that you brought up this whole poison thing, right? Because my solution to fighting against this poison, that is death, would be the staff, because that is life. So to counteract death would be with life, right? So it would negate your poison the moment it enters into my body because I have a constant flow of life energy because of the tree of life, right? Now, my thing is what doesn't make sense with Jaren's character. Jaren said, I will be unable to kill him because he has the Grim Reaper sight and he becomes deaf, right? So you can't kill something that's already dead. So my thing is, as a normal
How I killed the
human
Grim
being,
Reaper,
yes,
he
how did
used
you
a
kill
scythe.
death?
He used a scythe.
But you're saying that he killed death using the sight, but the sight will poison you and cause you to die.
Yes, it
So
would. But the fight did not last that long. He killed him. It was swift. Bro, I told you, my man's is a shinobi. That's
yeah,
what he
but
does. He kill people quick.
the being that you killed, the celestial being that you killed, is death. How you kill death? And even if death had a weapon that could
You
kill
wanna know how?
death, and if you touch his weapon, it means death.
You
How
wanna
do
know
you
how?
kill? Tell me.
By the power of family.
I swear you were gonna say the power of God.
Wait,
And
a family no John Winner. I said for the day. Just
no,
kidding.
you
Just
see,
kidding.
but like okay, so I overlooked that whole fact that he killed death and then became death, and then nobody can kill this version of death. That don't make no sense.
They can kill him if they can disarm him and they stab him with the spike at the end. But you're not going to do it because my man's is he's just nasty, bro.
Okay, so all right. In order to kill him, I have to get the weapon, which is highly unlikely, right?
Yup.
All right. So now
Also,
my
another thing. Like, remember, like, since you remember this, Pat. Yes, taking the weapon away from him is going to put you in the same kind of stasis thing where you're going to die eventually, right? And you have to kill him. I never really gave a time limit because I never came to that point. But I'm going to say you have 24 hours to kill him. That is generous as hell. But for you to take this site and try to kill him in 24 hours, it's just not possible. It's not possible, bro.
Okay, so because Moses controls water in all its forms, there's a high chance that your body is made out of 90% water that I
Told you
can
he
tap into,
told you he
right?
dead. Nigga's dry.
So he's a corpse, a ninja corpse with a sight.
Bro, he feeds off of life force. That's
I
his energy. He don't drink, he don't eat.
so he don't his what his body makeup is
He's
not
undead.
flesh.
I bust he under his ninja clothes. How am I gonna tell you what he body make up out of?
Because of your character, bro.
It don't matter.
All
It
right.
don't matter.
All right. He don't have any flesh for me to manipulate, right? I have to take away his weapon. The thing is, if I catch you in the right condition, I can annihilate you.
What, in the
Because, like,
rain?
yeah, if I catch you in the rain or next to a large body of water, like you're done. Because all I have to do is like I can shoot a jet stream at you with the water, right? I keep saying water now. Anyways, I can shoot a jet stream of water and I can also filter in like materials and minerals around me. So if I'm on a sandy beach, that's literally a cutting tool. By mixing sand with the water, I can literally now I have a blade that I can shoot long distance with. And I can cut you and I can disarm you and I can take that scythe and hold it in a bubble of water and I can just keep it above my head for 24 hours. And if you now come to fight me with your ninja skills, I can just make a bubble of water around me and make it real dense the deeper you come in. So I could just keep you there as death and just prevent you from getting close to the bubble or close to me. And if I take you out to sea, then you're just out there just wasting time until the hour's up. And I think I can win. Because unless you disarm me and take away the tree of life staff that I have, then it's a problem. But the moment I throw that staff down, it'll turn into a serpent. Now it's 2-on-1.
All right. So as I said before, remember he have the aura of death. The aura of death steals life force. Which you, bro, you covering me with water, the aura of death, it is going to it just ruins it. It ruins it. I can't really go into how it works
But
because
you
I
have
don't know.
to. Well, that's why you have to use your
All right,
brain.
so boom, let's go,
Yeah.
right? Let's go.
Mm-hmm.
Shut up. Let me gather my thoughts. Let me gather my thoughts, all right? So boom, he gets trapped in the water, right?
Mm-hmm.
His aura gets stronger because he realized he's losing his life force. Now with his aura of death, it's killing everything inside the like all of the molecules in your water, and the water it just drops flat. You don't have control of it because it's whatever your what's your force of actually controlling this water? Is it like a mental thing? Is it, well, what is it?
Wait, my question is, you gonna kill atoms?
He killing everything.
Bro, then how the fuck you even living? If you're always gonna decimate everything around you, that's a black hole instantly. Because now you're creating a void. It's like throwing a rock into the water, and then there's like a gap and everything is rushing to fill it. You're gonna implode the world.
What it takes to win.
You're not winning, you're causing yourself to go out to extinction. Like
You know,
the
if
moment you
you
open,
if you
the
die
moment you start,
before me, I win.
but you're gonna die because you're
Yeah,
the one closest to the
that's
focal point. So I
at
win.
the end of the day. At the end of the day, right? I am a villain. With
Yeah,
me
but
being a
you're a villain
villain,
who just committed suicide. Literally, you started your move with your whole field. You're killing atoms. There's a big black hole that just appeared. Your sight is gone, destroyed into the ether. No, you have no weapons for 24 hours, and there's no way I can help you with my tree of life because you're the enemy. No, you're getting sucked into a dark hole, and I'm all here with my tree of life, and I just have to get distance from whatever gravitational force that's pulling me in. And we all dead, but you dead first
how would I die first?
because you're the closest one to point zero
Bro,
destruction.
at the end, bro, I told you the only way I die, right, is 24 hours away from my site, right?
But
24 hours away from my site. Even if he is in the outer space, even if he's in nothing, he is going to live because he cannot die. I'm going to die eventually if I can never make it over to the site. And I am okay with him dying if he can't make it to the site, so long as your character dies first. If your character dies first, I win.
you hate
You
selfish,
cannot, bro. You cannot survive if we're in outer space.
but
I
that's
can.
where
I
you're
don't need
wrong.
oxygen. I don't need
That's
oxygen.
where
I
you're
don't need
wrong.
anything.
Because
And even
once I don't let go
hold on.
of the
Wait.
staff of life, I cannot die. I'm holding on to eternal life. You're death, so you're technically already dead now that you don't mash up your own weapon. So if this black hole now sucking me in, and now the whole world gets sucked in, and I find a way to like resist it for 24 hours, depending on how big the hole is,
So
I
hold
I
on.
will survive.
So you're telling me that because you are holding the tree of life, Moses don't have to eat, Moses don't have to drink, Moses don't have to, he don't need oxygen, he don't need anything whatsoever.
I'm not
Okay,
saying that,
wait.
but I'm
Pause.
saying
Pause.
that's go ahead.
Pause. Restate the situation, right? Restate what's happening in terms of like who's like what's the situation? What's how are we under what conditions are taking place right now, right?
Okay, so
And yeah, do that, and then say why your thing, like why your strength beat this person's weakness or is stronger than this person. So make it ideal to the situation that's happening, but you
okay,
have to be on the same page with the situation. I don't change it.
all right. So from what I understand, right, is that Moses and Smoke appear against each other. I'm trying to take away his sight and everything, attack him, and he starts using
Oh, why are you
his
trying to take
field.
away my scythe if you don't really know my powers as of yet?
Because I'm trying to disarm you. You're a man with a weapon. If I
Okay.
can get the weapon out your hand, I'm more like likely to win, right? So whatever it is, and I can de-escalate the whole stuff. But after I got the sight out your hand, you're not worried because you have time and you're confident that you will win within before 24 hours. So what you do now is open up your little sphere. I don't know the radius of it, but it depends on the radius how big this black hole is going to be. So your stuff this decimates all life within that gaseous field, right? And that means you're killing my water molecules, oxygen molecules, atoms. You create yourself however big the circumference is, a black hole that's just pulling in everything now. If I'm aware of this happening and I try to run away, I can get away for a certain amount of time, but as it feeds, the black hole is going to get stronger and bigger, right? Now, because I'm holding on to the tree, a branch from the tree of life I'm using as a staff, I have life, right? It's a luxury where I eat and I drink water, but it doesn't matter because once that staff is touching my body, I can stay there and I will not die because it's replenishing me with energy, with the tree of life, right? Now, if I'm thinking about it, it's not gonna take it's gonna take more than 24 hours before the whole planet get demolished by this black hole that you just created, right? So if we fighting against a clock right now, the advantages are on my side already. Now let's say where the black hole started, all the food was there and the food was getting sucked in. I only need that food to really give myself energy for that day. But if I don't eat, I'll probably get weak and then I will potentially get to a state of dying. But I will get replenished because life is giving me sustenance. So I don't need it, but just to cure my I call it, stop me from being uncomfortable, like having gas while I go through life. I eat, I drink, I
So
fuck.
just to make it more pleasant.
Yes. Because
You
why
have
would
that
I want to live
ability.
forever and just be like, oh shit, my wish my piece of chicken? No.
Gas a bite.
So that's the situation we're in. So if you move now, create this black hole, that's can you stop it? Can you stop the black hole that you don't put into play? Because I know you can stop your power, but the effect already in play. So it's like causing like a cascading effect.
Yes, he can.
So
The
you
black
stop your
hole,
power, but how do
the
you
black
stop the
hole,
black
what
hole
the
from
black hole,
eating?
the black hole really does, right? So the black hole, that is his aura. What it does is it pulls in people, it pulls in things, it pulls in life force to sustain him. So what you have to say?
So this ninja, a bit like the ninja got this ability after he got the scythe.
Yeah,
So how the hell he beat death?
Death didn't expect him to put up a
Bro,
fight.
but there was already an aura around death.
Death did not expect him to put up a fight.
So
Like honestly, bro, you a big cocky nigga. Some little kid walk up to you and little kid acting tough. Are you going to be intimidated?
No, but I'm not gonna hold back my punches for that
No,
kid.
so you're not going to be intimidated by the kid. Now, this little 6 year, 7 year old boy pull out a gun, headshot you. You're dead because you did not expect it. Because he just pull a 180 on you. Like he surprised you.
What's
You didn't have enough
how
time
you,
to react
how
because
you
you
disarm
panicked.
him? Like I need more information on your
That
backstory to
fight
really
that
understand.
He's trying to understand your power for what it is, so
Yeah,
he
because
can, yeah.
I know you have powers, and I know you now got new powers after you
But
killed
you don't
Death.
know the limits of your power or the uses, like the
Yeah, because
function.
like how do you kill Death? Like despite all of Death's abilities that you now have, if you using speed against a celestial, I don't see how a ninja with like how do you sneak up on Death?
he didn't sneak up on Death. He
Even if
honestly he challenged Death.
okay, so
Death
that
he challenged Death. Death looked at him and he was like, you know what? I guess you're a ninja, you're a shinobi. This is what you do, and I'm going to fight you fairly. And with him being a shinobi, he was just not fair. Like
so
that thought this was this he thought this was the culture. So he said, I'm gonna fight you within your culture, and he did some sneaky shit. He snaked him. Like I don't really have to go into the details of how he did it because it's the past. That's the backstory, and the backstory is not relevant to what's happening now.
It kind of is though,
Okay, boom.
because okay, watch right, John. It's like we're trying to look at it in Marvel terms, right? Okay, let's look at Dragon Ball Z, right? The way how you're explaining your character is basically he's a Krillin, right? He's a human, right? He ain't got nothing special going for him except for that he's skilled as hell, right? Man,
mm,
You
do all
do
the all
know,
that shit.
you
Wait,
do
no,
like no,
no, no,
because
no, no.
since
This is
when we
not.
first no
from
no no no
go ahead.
he's attacking the character in a way that never standed like it never stood before. Like the project, the mission was to make a character. The backstory was not really relevant to the beginning of the argument, first part of the argument, the original argument. With him doing this and attacking the character like this, it's something that I was not prepared for. But
Okay,
give
okay,
me
okay, okay,
give me
okay.
so no. Like you can keep it standing, and at later on, I'm going to have an answer for it.
All right.
So
So
it's a topic I will come back to.
Okay, you get what I was pointing at, right?
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
it's like just from the
Let
backstory,
me
it's like basically Krillin defeats Beerus.
let me jot this down
And
so I
it's
can
like,
remember this.
okay, I get that you did that,
but
but
how?
how the
Like
hell
how
did you
you
do
got
that?
the upper hand? How you sneak
Because
a man like that?
yeah, how you sneak a man like that, given that you're
My man's
just a
bro.
human with
Listen,
That's
skills that
that's
is
that's what I'm
acquired.
thinking.
No, it's a big reach though. That's what I'm
my man's
saying.
is a legend, bro. It's as simple
A
as that.
mortal human went and took away a god's weapon. And then the god is just like, well, technically I have 24 hours to still take you down, right? And you said, fuck that. I'm gonna just use this weapon I just took from you and then kill you with. And then this man has like zero speed, and he's just like, oh, and then you just die. Because like that's what I can wrap my mind. But even if you don't use the background, right, there is a way to kill Death. And the information that you gave me is get the site away from you for 24 hours and stay away from you because you have this mist. I don't know how wide of a range the mist can come out from your body, which would help because like if I have a body of water, then I could still somehow stay away from you. Your move. I can attack you long range, slow you down, and I can keep you confined for as long as I can, even if you're gonna destroy water molecules. So I think if it's a waiting game based on resources, you would have to kill me in the desert and
So
get
I
my
told you.
staff away from me. But at that point, I can still catch you because I can pull moisture from within the ear. And
So
because go ahead.
we already established before, right? That
Mm-hmm.
his aura was 10 meters away from him, and as the aura gets hungrier, it stretches more. Like it expands. Like he can expand it as much as he want. He just like he really can like it's like how they charge up their energy. It's really him charging his energy, and that aura feeds.
So
If
that's a
he doesn't
second.
if he chooses to not expand his aura, then he don't do it, because he's not really actively going around just saying, I'm going to kill everybody because I need this. He does not need it because he has a sight. The only time he really do this is if he's away from his scythe, and he's never away from his scythe. Like you said, like, okay, you're gonna trap me, you're gonna trap my scythe or whatever, but how exactly do you intend to take this scythe from him?
The same way you
Because
took it from the
there's
Grim Reaper.
how
That's what we want to know. How
there's
you took it
no
Yeah,
from the
there's
Grim
no
Reaper?
he doesn't have any honor. He don't have any honor. The Grim Reaper decided that he was going to honor his tradition, but this nigga said, "Fuck you! You killed my family. You killed my clan. I am the last person." He felt like Sasuke. He was hurting, and he
Okay,
snaked him.
okay.
Like he broke tradition. He's
One
honestly.
question.
Go ahead.
So the ability to like stretch your aura for miles from your body, is it when you hold the sight, or bestow this power after you had the sight? So the sight could go on for 20, like for 10 hours. You have this ability and it's not because of the sight.
Yes, he have this ability. It's not because of the sight. Like it's something that he picked up. It's something he learned the way he learned to control the death. He learned to control death.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
that's what the issue is. Because what your thing, John, is built on this whole concept of him having the sight, as if the sight is the like that's the basis of his power.
No,
But
the scythe is where.
backstory insinuates that he has power that's beyond the scythe, which is how he was able to
Able to
acquire the
take it. Yeah,
scythe.
yeah.
Yeah.
No,
And now the scythe is just something that he used because of
no.
the situation.
So his original power was like a little mist. That's that smoke thing, right? That's why his name was Smoke in the beginning. And that
Mhm.
was his original power. After he grabbed the scythe and he killed the Grim Reaper, after he killed the Grim Reaper, then his power
His miss
evolved.
becomes death.
Like it evolved, and like he learned how to control the death the same way that he controlled the smoke. So now he could has he used to like stretch his smoke a lot more than he could stretch the death, because the death, it's low key still a part of him. I'm giving him a weakness because you don't give your characters any weakness. I'm giving him a weakness. So no, right?
My weakness
This
is
is
right there.
what is your weakness, Timon?
Get past all the water, and the moment you take that staff out of my hand, and at first, before, there was a buffer time because like residual energy would have been in my body, so I still could be immortal for like a couple seconds before it wear off. You know what I mean? But I said I wasn't gonna mention that because like that's just making a man unstoppable, basically, right? But if you get it away from my hands, like contact, skin contact, I'm literally immortal. So a stone could kill me. I could break my ankle and then bleed out from the bone puncture in my lung or in
Yeah,
my lung.
Timon's only OP if he has a hand
The
on
tree of
the tree of
life.
life.
Yeah.
It's like let's say he had a nuclear reactor in his pockets. That's his thing. Walking around with. The sight is his source of power.
Mm-hmm.
Put
Okay,
on
so
that and he dead. Once that out, if Timon holding his eye, you chop off Timon hand, Timon is dead.
But
so no,
literally,
the difference between mine, right, is the scythe. It gave him new powers. The scythe gave him new powers. The scythe unlocked his potential. It just ascended him. It leveled him up.
okay. So now I'm glad that you're saying that it's a byproduct of your original power, which is mist, right? Because remember, I was telling you about thermodynamics and they had saturated and dry steam.
Mhm.
So now my thing is, if his original power is steam, right?
Smoke.
Smoke, steam is a form of gas that has
Mhm.
liquid compounds, right? If that's what it is, and now his mist has reached, and that mist is some kind of poison, I can somehow slow down the effect. So, like, if it's gonna kill me instantly, it has to come through the water molecules, which I can disperse and render not negate it, but like the effects of it will hit me slower than normal. So if I have a large body of water, I can dispel it to the point where if it gets to this bubble that I create, it's not going to be that harmful unless I take in a lot of it. So that's what I'm saying. If I can purify your poison by the time it gets to me.
But I've already explained to you that the poison is death.
I get that.
The poison is death. What this poison does is
But if I have
it
a
drains you.
poison that kill
It
you
drains you.
instantly, but you throw
It
water in
drains
it,
you.
it don't get diluted. No matter what it is, it's just like osmosis. If I
But
have gas from a high place, it's gonna go and try fill up. Like if you take a bottle of oxygen into space and you open the oxygen, where do you think the oxygen going? is rushing to fill space, but it can't. So now if I do the same thing with your gas, which is death, and I put it in a place where now it's like I'm not in air anymore, I'm in water, it's gonna displace and try to cover the whole surface of the water. So I'm literally creating a null zone. And your smoke is trying to fill it, but it's just getting displaced.
Mm.
You feel me?
That's a decent counter attack or like a reaction. Yeah, fair.
The power isn't the gas
Your
anymore.
smoke. There's gonna be bubbles under the water, which can't affect him because
The
the
power
smoke and the
wasn't
water can't mix.
Yeah, the power wasn't the smoke anymore. As I said, right? He evolved his
But
power.
I know, but that's
So
the form that it's taking.
okay. I got it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. As the gas expands, it tried to cover the entire thing. But what I was saying earlier, as I said, it is death. And what it does, it slows you down wherever it enters from, where it's climbing up. So if it enters from your big toe, Timon, your big toe dies, and the death just creeps up, and it's killing everything as it goes up.
Except me, because I'm holding life. So I need to know how you're gonna disarm me, because I have a defensive shield.
So all I have to do, right? Since you're
Yes.
holding, since you're holding life, since you're holding life, right? Firstly, where are we? Where are we fighting?
On Earth. That's where I
Because
born.
no, where are we fighting? Like I need the setting because I really want to know. Because you said that you're gonna surround him with a bubble, right?
Both
And
of
disarm
y'all are
him.
explorers, and y'all book up on a Naruto path in the forest. That's where y'all are in the
All right.
forest on a trail. Head to head,
Day or night.
beef day.
Okay.
Okay. So now I'm walking and I'm going through. My aura is killing the trees in the 10-meter radius around me.
Yeah, I have to stop you,
Everything like,
dog. You're killing nature.
yeah, that's what he doing. Bro, at the end of the day, he's the villain.
Okay.
He do what he wants to do. He's walking, it's just killing everything as he step on a nice fresh green. I said green blade of grass. It wilt, it turned brown, then it turned to dust, and he
Okay.
walks over it. So now he's trekking through the forest. What happens? Like
Sound like,
what happened next?
I sound like that dude Xenon or something from Fairy Tale.
What
Maybe
happens
Zekron,
is
whoever.
whatever it is. Remember, Timon's man is he just explores, so he not really about the beef. But you, Jaren man, is about the beef.
Because, okay, let's say I'm minding my business, right? And I'm walking and I'm like, yo, these trees have some kind of fast acting disease just dying. And now I enter into your bubble, some parts of the radius of it. I'm like, ooh, what's that chill? And then I'm gonna keep walking. And then what happened? Do you stop me because you're like, how you not dead? And you attack me to ask more questions like, what's the move? Because like if I see you and I said, you know, this is make trouble, I mind my business, you don't kill me. Yeah, your move does not work on me.
Being real, I kind of find it hard that we book up during the day because at the end of the day, like he was Shinobi. I don't think he just walking around in the forest
No,
just
because
killing
y'all not
people.
on no mission. Y'all just doing road.
The man only travel at night. They tell the boy lock up in the house.
Like about nocturnal.
My thing is, if it's at nighttime, I'm at a higher advantage because now the temperature is more cool and I can more take like condensation and shit like that straight from the air. So if I have no, like if I just have my staff and no body of water, I can pull it straight out of the air. So now you don't need air to live, clearly, because you're dead,
Yeah,
right?
like that's why. Because remember, he walks in his field. Like there's no oxygen, there's nothing. He comes up, bro. Like straight up, if he really want, he can just come like, "Oh, yo, what's cracking, nigga?" and come hug you and trap you inside of his field, and it's death.
But now this is what I mean. If I trap you into a bubble, right? Like if I'm pulling bare water from the atmosphere, I'm making like the air pressure around this area. I'm constantly drawing it from light, low. So there's pressure building up. And if I somehow now create enough water to create a dome around you, right? The whole gas thing and displacement, cool. And I keep sucking oxygen, like water from the oxygen that you trapped in. I'm now creating like a pressure pot. So now you're there, and if I keep doing it, you're just gonna be under more pressure. So it's like if
What's
I made a mini planet that's just getting dense. So it's still gonna affect the flow of your bro. My power broken.
bro? I've been telling you, right? So boom, you trap me. First of all, right? You're trying to trap me in a water bubble, right? So now your water every time, like bro, your water bubble as it comes around me, like the molecules, right, it dies and it disperses into nothing. No matter how much you keep pumping over him, it's going to keep dying. Like you're going to need to make it and then get him within it. Like you're
Okay,
going to
but
have
all
you
to
right.
make
can't.
this shit. You're going to have to make this shit and then get him in there. You can't just make it around him because
But
he's
All
atoms are
right.
not
dying just
alive
being
though.
around him.
Like you can't kill the hydrogen and oxygen atoms. They're not alive. They just
Yeah, because
exist.
like if his that's the thing now. If his thing is killing matter and atoms and stuff like that, this man is a walking pitch
He's just a black
darkness.
hole. He's
Yeah,
just a black hole walking.
And
So you
he
wouldn't
really
even have to.
is.
you
He
won't have
really
nothing
You
to
is.
wouldn't
stand
have nothing
on.
to fight. Not like you literally destroy everything.
He
Like
really
you.
is. He's a contact. Like he's contained. Like he contains it within himself.
Okay,
He contains it in his aura.
so
It kills the thing around it.
what's stopping your ability from destroying your own weapon? Even because if you open it, it's not like if you can open up a whole rift around you 10 meters
The
and
weapon
then
is
not
also
have your
death.
weapon.
The
Is
weapon is death.
what is it made out of?
Nigga, oh yeah, asking me, he didn't make it.
So then when you took it away from death, how did you not die?
Remember?
No,
It
because
poisons you.
if
It
even if
poisons you, and it
but
poisons
the
you.
site is made out of death, even if it
It
had poison, like look, it's made out of death, it poisons you with death. How? Because the moment you touch it before you even get the poison, you're dying. You get poison, you're dying faster. You have to kill death before the whole thing. How?
all right. So what it is with the weapon is the weapons poison you. After the weapon poison you, you are slowly dying. No, it's the same way where I say it's traveling through his body and whatnot. That did not discourage him to come forward to Grim Reaper and stick the Grim Reaper with the end of the scythe. Because remember, I
Okay.
said that's where the blade is. Well, not the blade. That's where the spike is, and that's where he prefers to poison you because it's
Mm-hmm.
like you can actually see like him stab you with that shit drip out. I just yeah.
Okay. So what stopped me from saying, well, water clearly doesn't work against this guy, and then I just charge into your black hole, right? And then I tackle you and take your sight from you. Then what? And then I just swing you, and then the sight cut your hand. Then
So
what?
nothing's really stopping you from doing that.
No, but I'm just saying in that situation, what happens next?
He, he not just dead. Like
How?
you have
So you
to
explained to me that it takes 24 hours for you to really die.
no,
And
it takes him 24 hours to die without his sight, without him feeding, right? But like he don't have any need to feed unless he's going to like he's preparing for combat.
uh-huh.
He's not really preparing for combat because son is just wandering the world because he has no purpose in life.
And you
He
never
lost
put
his
down the sight
family.
for nobody.
He don't put it down for anything because it's a part of his life source. It's a part of his life source. After he loses it, right? He technically loses his life source and he's moving off of reserves. His reserves can regenerate and refill if it's actually killing things around him and whatever. He don't really do that because yeah, I don't
So
fucking know why. But
if I can,
when he's
sorry, go ahead.
walking, his aura field, right? Where his aura field is, then everything around, like his aura field is just dying. He's not really doing it on purpose, but he can't really stop the aura because that's just him. That's his fucking chakra. That's his zen. So go ahead.
Interesting.
No,
So my thing is you can live 24 hours, but you never let that sight leave your hand because you're gonna tap into resources that from around you. And
yes,
my thing is you never let this thing out your hand,
no,
even though you can.
no. I mean, if he don't even need to take showers. This who's getting that close to him?
But my thing is how you even got away from the Grim Reaper. Because I feel like he
But
would
that's what
still
I'm
be
saying. See, that's the thing. That's why I'm like, bro, you need to tell us how you got it from the Grim Reaper
This
That's
is the
all
because
I
thing,
then
bro.
need.
This is
Because
the thing.
my
that's
thing
going to
is,
tell what the weakness is. Like there has to be a way around it.
Alright,
What is
bro.
it? How you get
What it
it?
was, what it was.
like, the thing
Yeah,
is, the
what it was.
longer I am on Earth, the more I'm getting proficient with my water ability. So now I can do things like, if you catch me in my prime, there's no way I can pull in water out of oxygen. I didn't have the knowledge to know about things like that. But
Alright, so
over time, like the longer I'm alive, the more tricks I have up my sleeve.
what
You
it
know what I
was,
mean?
he tricked the Grim Reaper. He tricked the Grim Reaper, right?
A
Into
celestial.
listen. He tricked the Grim Reaper into dropping his guard, dropping his aura. Like he tricked, like this is the Grim Reaper. The Grim Reaper
Bro,
can kill you if he wants to. Like he is not like the original Grim Reaper, right? So he can't turn off his death. Grim Reaper turned off the death, and he said, "Yo, remember what's it called? Regular show. There's a Grim Reaper in there. The Grim Reaper was jacked. So he was like, yo, I bro, I bet I can beat you in an arm wrestling competition. So the Grim Reaper put down his sight and said, I, we're gonna arm wrestle. And when the Grim Reaper locks his arm with his right hand, he used his left, he took the sight, he got poison, and he stabbed him with it. Boom, Grim Reaper dead. He won. He snaked him. It's that simple. He snaked him.
so we're
So
saying the Grim Reaper isn't ambidextrous. So what the fuck is that word?
yes, you said it right. I
So he
think.
couldn't just say, "Oh, let me just put it in this other hand." You're literally saying this man say, "Boy, I gotta drop my guard. Let me just give you my heart." Why? Why is he giving up the thing that's keeping him alive
The
for
Grim Reaper don't
anybody?
need it. The Grim Reaper don't need it because the Grim Reaper, he
So,
is death. His sight is death. The sight is a part of the Grim Reaper. Right?
so.
So like I honestly can't explain the scythe, the weapon, because the weapon is from the Grim Reaper. I can't really explain the Grim Reaper. Not unless I explain the Grim Reaper in my terms. And if I break down and I give you a definition of my Grim Reaper, how I choose
That's what we
to
need.
make
That's what we
this Grim
need.
Reaper.
That's what
So
we
if
need.
so you want me to make
Yes,
this
sir.
Grim
We need
Reaper.
the information.
Okay, no boom. So you want me to make this Grim Reaper, and then I'm going to use the powers, the strength of everything that I create in this Grim Reaper, and then you're going to try to fight this. I'm giving
I'm gonna
you
just tell
smoke.
you. No, I'm just telling you. Give me the information so I can see if I can win or not. My thing is, once you can get across my defensive water bubble, right, and you cut my hand off or get the sight out of me, I'm a mere mortal, and I could die from a stone that you throw my direction.
Okay, so
I have a wall, and then I have a reactor. You break my wall down and throw my reactor, and I'm just a baby. But I have all these skills because of how long I'm alive. So that's why it's hard to get through my attacks and defense. It's not gonna be easy, a cakewalk. So that's the only my experience is making me a threat, but I'm still capable of dying. So I'm trying to figure out how a mere ninja killed death, took away death's weapon. The material is made of death, plus it has liquid poison, which is death. The man who you killed is death itself. For somehow he was so gullible, he had all his power, but he was gullible enough to give away his life source to fight you on mortals ground like playing field. I
so the
just
poison real isn't really liquid, right? It's
gas.
I just no. So right, like it really it just getting
Hope you,
poked with it, getting poked with it,
Jaron.
like getting poked with it is death. No, the reason
I
I
hope you
say
know I
I
win.
want it dripping, the reason I say I want it dripping because it just seemed cool. It looked
Okay,
cool.
all
I
right, all
pictured
right.
it in my head and it was a cool animation.
It was a cool loss, but cool.
You don't win. At the end of the day, so no, we're gonna put it back here now. So
Tell me
this
about
is what
Grim
it is.
Reaper.
This is what it is, right? He the Grim Reaper now. It's a feel. He has a feel. He has a feel of death the same way. But with him being the Grim Reaper, he learned that he can turn it off and he don't have to kill somebody if he don't want to kill the person. So now after he challenged the Grim Reaper to their
So
what did I say
wait.
was?
So technically, the Grim Reaper can live in this field of death. That's what you're
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
So even if he turn it off, isn't he still death? It's
Mm-hmm.
like he's just like how you say you had an aura around you, and anything in
Mm-hmm.
that aura dies. Even if he turns off the aura, that means he's just turning off the effect. But if something falls and nudges his shoulder, won't that thing die because he is death?
He turns it off.
Okay.
He turns it off.
So he turns off his powers.
Like he turned
So
death
so
off of him. Like
I'm
he
I'm
bro.
walking I'm walking around with his staff and I just turn off the powers of the staff.
Okay, so boom. Watch it right here, right?
Because it's death
Timon,
and this is life. I can't
Timon,
turn off life.
listen.
I'm
Something
listening.
something enter my bloodstream, right? Through my fucking through the vein right to the end of your palm, right? Something enter my bloodstream right there. If I chop off my hand, in the end of my blood and more. So now the Grim Reaper, he can actually like he can turn off the death whatever inside of his hand, whatever, and just he can do that.
So
He's
he
the
trying
Grim
to open
Reaper.
his whole
He can do
body.
whatever he wants to do. I you want me to specify if he take it off his entire body or if his hand because it really doesn't make much of a difference.
So why would he just take it off with a hand that's holding a weapon? That's
He is
death.
not holding the weapon. The
Okay,
Grim
okay.
Reaper holds
My
his
thing
height.
is
He holds his height with the right hand. Homie said, "I let's go hand wrestle.
no.
Let's go do this. Let's go do this. What's it really called? It's arm wrestle.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so he said, let's go arm wrestle. So now the Grim Reaper made his arm normal, where they can both do this arm wrestle. So now this is his right hand. This is the weapon that he wields his weapon. This is the hand that he wields his weapon with. He puts his weapon down. After he puts his weapon down and they clasp hands, that's when homie snaked him by grabbing the weapon with his left and poking him.
Okay, okay. So when he locks off this power of death, is everybody in the world now unable to die?
No, because you
So
can die without the Grim Reaper coming to kill you.
what's the point of the Grim Reaper if you can still die without
The
him?
Grim Reaper come for the souls.
So why he have a sight that kills?
If somebody decide they want to put
If
up
you're
a
not right
fight,
here to the boy, can pick it early.
If you're
that
collecting a soul, you just need like a net or a basket or something.
No, the soul is just due, whether you present it, the soul up
the-
front or you might
you
have to
can
come collect it.
dodge
It's
that.
But
just,
then
You can okay.
his sight don't have no power. He just need a cutlass.
No, the scythe is also another means of death. The scythe is another thing
So is a gun.
yes, it's a gun, but it's a gun infused with death.
Okay, that's what all guns infused with. My thing is how that episode of regular show ended. How did the Grim Reaper like what happened?
Who beat him? I don't remember. I honestly think
So
it
this
was
is not even the original character.
no. I'm just giving y'all wanted the story of how he took the scythe. The backstory, bro. The backstory was never relevant on the characters until today.
No, it was always relevant, bro.
It was never relevant.
It always came,
We never
bro.
argued about the backstories.
I always came back to like, if I can't kill you, how you kill death? That was always my thing.
yeah, that was one of his things.
Well,
That's why the argument never went anywhere.
Yeah,
He
because
shy-
it's always a stalemate. That's guys, y'all here. Y'all here. I'm using beer logics and all the science like I know.
This
To
is the
defeat
thing, bro.
to
This
defeat
is a
death.
cartoon. This is a cartoon, and this is imagination, right?
Bro,
The
bro,
logic.
everything follows
This
a
is
law of everything has a rule or a law to it, fictional or not. If my character controls fire, it controls fire in the realm of fire. Fire needs fucking oxygen to blaze. If you're in space where you're lighting, what's fueling your fire? Your pulse can't work in space.
Simon, that is if we are bringing our earthly logic to a fictional character, to a fictional dimension, into
I have
something
to
where
bring
it can,
earthly
where
logics
it's where
because I'm from Earth.
something where anything can happen how it wants to happen.
Okay, so what you want to happen? Me to lose?
That's exactly what it is, and that's what gonna happen.
But you failed to do it so far.
You
So
can't kill him. You
Even in your
can't kill
fictional
him.
world, your law's not even winning right now.
You can't kill him. That's the point of
But
it, right?
why?
Because he can't fucking dead.
So then how can you kill somebody who can't fucking dead?
It's a stalemate.
It's not a stalemate.
How are you going to, bro?
From a technicality, I already win from the jump because I'm living. If I take away your staff and I just dig you in your hand, now I'm death and life and I'm a god.
So it's like, oh wait.
That's what I've been saying. I already attacking you. Your brittle bones don't have no muscles, so they're breaking. I'm attacking you from distance with a water pistol loaded with sand particles. That's a blade. I'm cutting up your hands. Your side drop it.
Everything
You
entering
literally-
his field is just it's done for. Everything enters his field, it evaporates. It turns to nothing. I don't want to say evaporate because they're gonna say it turn into something. It comes near him, and it just stop existing.
So
It's not
Okay,
there
you
anymore.
see,
what's stopping you from opening this field and then killing yourself and your weapons?
It's not going to kill him, and it's not going to kill the weapon. The weapon and the field is made of the same thing. It is
So
death.
how are you interacting with objects whenever you use this thing? Because it's like soon as you open it, it's taking a chunk out of like the circumference of whatever thing that you open up. If it's 10 meters, 10 meters of air, land,
Well,
sea,
here,
light is
every
missing.
morning he wake up in a crater.
Yeah, but that means if he fall asleep and his abilities are, he's making a line straight to the ground, right to the
He,
core.
all that say if he not dead.
okay. That's okay. To sort this out, let's take away the aspect of you're fighting to the death and you're all fighting in a tournament where there's no killing allowed.
Yeah,
I feel
Jaren.
Yeah,
yeah, okay.
That's a good
then I
restriction.
lose.
So no killing, just character skills tournaments versus each other. Boom.
So how like what do I have to do to win? I have to
To
get him
win,
out the circle.
KO or he knockout, but he can't dead.
Or you
Yeah,
lose.
so not knockout. Yeah, so knockout
So if
or
I'm knock him out the ring, I
you're
win.
unable to fight.
Huh. Hmm. Because Timon gave me something to think about. He gave me something to think about. Everything I step on, it eventually turns to nothing. If I walk through this arena, I'm walking through the whatever, the fighting floor. I'm breaking everything as I'm going towards him. So there's nothing behind me in my 10-meter radius as I keep going forward. So now this essence, this aura, whatever it is of death, it's coming closer to you. It can't kill Timon because Timon has a weapon, right? So that's keeping him alive. I am a shinobi. I am a trained fighter. I was born to fight. I was born to murder. Like that's what son do. Like he killed his first person at 2 years old. You know.
Okay. Okay.
Of course.
Prodigy. I'm not saying nothing.
That's what it is. Like they call him Smoke, but he is his real name is Kilo S.
Okay.
Okay. So now Kilo S is coming towards you, and what he knows is kill, kill, kill. His intention is to kill you like regardless to what the tournament rules is. The worst they can do is disqualify him, and if he is not satisfied with that, he can kill everybody there if he wants to, which he most likely will, because
So why you join the tournament for?
are you put the tournament?
No,
The boy
I
giant for
I
lose.
for
Listen,
join cause I want to fight.
The boy
mm-mm-mm-mm,
giant for lose.
mm-mm. It's
The
the mortal.
consent
It's the
form
nope.
y'all are
It's
designed to
nope.
get
It
in.
is the Mortal Kombat tournament. You don't join
Nah.
that. I think they choose you.
All right. So this is
No,
what it is. The
we're about to
tournament, the
skill
tournament
sets.
ring has a bunch of rules and restrictions that are forced upon you. Once you enter into this bubble to this ring to take part, you're governed by the rules of this space. So you cannot
So
kill.
even if you're physically capable of punching off this person's head, the stage will only allow you to put forward the amount of force that
So
would not
even
kill them.
So it's a
even
restriction that's
if
hindering you from using all your
Yeah,
strength to
so
kill.
any
even
deadly
if I
force.
even if I decided like to bust a killer and stretch my nails out and snatch your heart and put it in a plastic bag, I could just poke you with my nails. That's all. That's all gonna
You'll hit
happen.
me hard in my heart and probably allow me to skip a beat or slow down my. I'm still a fucking human, bro. Like
Okay.
I'm gonna pause. My heart is gonna. I'm not gonna die because of the laws.
Okay. Um. So I am a trained fighter.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm pretty sure he can just beat you straight up.
But you remember, I have years of experience. I've seen it. I've done it. I've took part. I have experience on my belt. So because you have your
So
power, you're already lax. Because it's not like if you're out there training to be a ninja 24/7 with this new ability. So you're rusty. Even if you're a prodigy, you're rusty because you haven't been doing it for years.
and it's not like you still training.
I'm still fighting because I'm not killing people.
Why are you
I'm
fighting?
literally eating and
Who are you fighting?
some hoodlum pull up. Yo, old man with the piece of stick, giving a banana. No, sir. Bam, bam, bam. The man try find to take it and I defend myself. I see somebody getting raped, and I said, "Hey, stop! Oh, who are you trying to be some good Samaritan?"
He's
Bam, bam,
active in
bam.
the field.
Okay,
I'm
so you know what it
active.
is? You know what it is? Boom. You're active in the field. I still practice my ninjutsu, my shinobi craft, whatever
Bro,
the
you
fuck
just
you
one
want to
up in
call
me.
it.
That's all you doing.
No, the reason he doing it's the only thing that connects him with his family. His family is dead. He cannot get back his family, and he misses his family. And this is what he does to keep himself safe, to keep himself calm, to keep himself from going off the deep end and just murdering everybody. Bro, he is a murder machine. But
John Wick is a
he
murder
knows,
machine.
nigga, fuck John Wick.
You
So
don't see
no,
John Wick saying, "Well, today's Wednesday. Who can I kill?" Cap, 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 cap. Still accurate.
nah, there's no boom. My man's is a murder machine, right?
So he just
And
on a mountainside training, and then he come down and decimate the valley, and then go back up and train.
that's
Because
what
for
keeps
some
him.
reason you say he needs fuel, and when he takes fuel, is life force from every living thing around him.
He don't need it if he's holding on to the scythe. He have to like, bro. He don't have to drain anything if he's holding on to the scythe.
So why was he
Like I've
just
said
doing
that
it?
before. No, that's just the aura around him. Like he don't do that on purpose. That's just the aura around him.
So basically, he have flesh on his body.
No,
So then, why he not using his ability, and what he eating? What he just cause you say he
he
doing
don't
stuff.
eat. He don't eat.
So his family always cooking him ramen noodles and eating mangoes and training and you know. And he looked back at his family, his clan, and he's just like, man, my mom used to cook these things, fish, whatever. Fuck all that. I'ma just train so I can
That's the
remember
only
them
thing.
by.
That's the only thing left for him to do. He can try
So
to cook. He can try to cook, but then the pot disintegrates.
He's like fat boy.
I
so
know.
how does he keep himself sane? Because training with that kind of mentality to like to be oblivious to life would not make you human in thought. So how does he navigate around that? Because now he's a feral beast who only has one
By
thing.
thinking about his family.
He's a
That's what
feral
keeps him,
beast. So now
bro.
he has one objective is to train and to kill and to destroy and to
His
train.
his he have no objective to kill because there's he really don't want to
Well,
kill, bro.
you say he
He's
have a choice to turn on and off this aura that's
no.
decimating
I said
things.
death does that. Death does that. My mind's like he can probably minimize it.
All right, sorry. Start
He
again.
probably
Tell me everything.
minimize it.
Tell me one more time. Tell me what he can and can't do, so I cannot get it twisted. So when I say something, I'm saying it based on what you told me.
Okay, so he has his 10 feet. Him say 10 feet. You have his 10 meter
Meters.
radius around him, where anything comes in contact with that, they turn to nothing, bro. Every time like he's stepping, like everything that he steps on, it's slowly dying. It's slowly dying until it eventually turns to nothing after he steps over it. He keeps going forward. He don't really stay anywhere unless it's during the day because he don't really travel during the day. He might exercise during the day, he might work out during the day because that's what he used to do with his family. He does this shit so that he can actually like keep a grasp on reality and understand that if he goes out here and be a murder machine and kill everything, his family gonna look down on him and be like, damn, bro, like what happened to you? Like a part of his culture, a part of him is not to be this super dangerous person. He fights to protect himself. In this situation, it's going to be to protect himself. He's going to murder you. No, he have this feel. He. Wow, I don't remember all his powers to be honest now.
No, you don't. You just one up in me. I give you reasons why he would lose. Nope. And then you find something else why he wouldn't.
I like.
That's why you can't remember because you just don't want to lose. And the facts is you already lost and you
I
can't
can't
take
lose if
defeat.
you can't kill him.
But I already proved to you that I can. You tell me
You
don't use
cannot.
logics. That's
Timon,
literally that's your
Timon,
default. Don't
Timon,
use logics.
you're using, right?
Okay,
You're
John.
using your logic
I'm
in
gonna do
my
exactly.
imaginary
I'm
world.
gonna use exactly what you do. All right. So in my world, I have this stone that transcends death. Once you make contact with it, everything completed death is neutralized. It's non-existent. Moses found it one day when he was hitting his stone, his staff on the ground, and he hit it, and piece of the stuff chip off. He just like, whoa. So now he uses water to hold it because it doesn't really affect with like nature like that. And a day this man killing everything come up. I tried to fight him. He keep mashing up my staff, eating with my staff and my water. So I just threw this stone that brings things into reality.
Before you finish, let me one up you. So now,
It don't make
being
no
away
sense. I
from
win, guys.
nope,
I
nope, nope.
win.
No,
You just
listen.
say he go one up me. I have a
Because you
stone.
said it.
I
No,
have
no,
a
no.
specific
Timon,
stone to
Timon,
counteract his
and so
exact
how about you
ability.
listen to what he does now, right?
Tell
So
me.
now with him now, right? He puts his staff away, whatever. Then 10 minutes. In 10 minutes, the staff it wants to go back to the horse. It wants to go back to the wheel. It wants to go back to him. What the staff does now, it friggin' expands its death energy because this is the original death. This is where he got
You just
his
told me
power from.
this.
No, boom. I told you the staff was death.
You said the staff don't have no ability to do that. It was coming from the
Timon,
death himself.
you just said that you
He
find one
was
stone.
turning
You just say you find one stone
because you
that give
giving
you
me
everlasting life. So now, since you find a stone
no
that give
cap.
everlasting,
That's cap. This stone doesn't give everlasting
well,
nothing.
the stone do whatever the stone do. But here,
Nullifies.
when right, when this staff, him say staff, when this friggin'
Exactly.
sight,
You're crumbling. You're crumbling.
I
You're
am not.
trash. I
Are
win,
you not,
guys, and I'm
bro?
glad you
When
all were
this
here to
sight,
witness him bite his tongue. He's talking out his ass right now. He lose and he don't even know how to
Timon,
win.
if you cut me off, if you keep cutting me off, I'm not going to have enough time to say what I want to
Fine.
say.
Go
What I
ahead. Say
have
what
in
did
my
you
head,
say?
no, what I have in my head is what I want to say.
I'm
But
listening.
with you interjecting just
I'm
like that,
listening. I'm
with
listening.
you interjecting just like that, let me put it out there, right?
Okay.
The more that you say something while I'm trying to put something out there, it confuses me and then it makes me grab something from like it just fucks up the order of what I want to say.
I'm
But
sorry.
since you have your stone that stops death, right? What the site does when the site is away from him for 10 minutes, what the site does is it creates a black hole and it pulls him closer to it so that he can say, oh yo shit, this I dropped my site, and then he go pick it up. So boom.
Why didn't that happen to the Grim Reaper?
Because it wasn't 10 minutes.
But you took it to, so you killed him within 10.
You hear the fetching hand arm wrestle, the man them they fetch your arm wrestle.
So you're telling me
The Grim
Basically,
Reaper
he had no business killing the Grim Reaper, but it happened.
You reach across the table to this man's prized possession,
bro.
During a hand wrestle that
it
took less than 10 minutes.
He's not suited for this power that he had. He just happened to come across it.
And even if he touched this, even when he touched this scythe, right, to go poke this man, it didn't kill. Death didn't kill him immediately because there was a poison that was going to kill him in a short period of time or a long period of time, however long the poison takes that. Because bro, even if you can live 24 hours without the sight, and if the sight is away from you for more than 10 minutes, it returns. And if you touch the site, it'll poison you. How fast does the poison react to killing you? How long does the scythe kill you? Within mere seconds or within mere days or within mere minutes?
It's not within mere seconds, but let's say let me
so
say,
give me the time frame.
Let me say it's going to kill you in 30 minutes, right?
30
what
fucking
happens?
minutes?
Listen,
so you mean I can take this thing away from you, right?
And fight me and stab me in 30 minutes? Yes.
10 minutes is gonna come back to me, right? 30 minutes is not gonna kill you.
Yeah.
So how is that fucking leaving your hand in 10 minutes? You have whole 30 minutes to be alive. 20 minutes you shouldn't even have because you're returning back to the man.
Listen, what kills you when you grab the site, right, is the death that you touch this. So now you touch it with your fingertips, right? That death moves from your fingertip, and in 30 minutes, it goes through your entire body. You're dead.
That's the poison.
No, boom. That's the poison. That's a death that travels through you for touching the site. So now this is what happened. He grabbed the site, right? When he grabbed the site, he fist dead. But when you're dead, you what's it? Rigor mortis, right? So he still have his hand.
Rigor mortis happened after a couple weeks.
Made a blood clot, He hold on to him. He finger lock around him, and he say, I'm gonna just stab the man. And that's what he did. That's how we got sight.
I would like you all to comment on the episode 22.
22. Just circle back. Let's circle back and just give y'all opinions to who win. Because
And
I'm not even going to say who I think win because at this
I need
point.
y'all to understand that I put up with this for how many years, hoping that this man
Could
would
one day.
see that he lost. It's immutable fact that this man lost. Like God couldn't change the fact that you lost, bro. And I
That's
need you
good.
to be on the same
That's good.
page. I need you to take your L. It's long overdue.
Ain't no L there. There's no L over here, fam. Bro,
Why?
I'm
Because you're
telling you.
dead?
Yes,
L.
that's
Because I
not
have
possible.
life.
You
I
can't, you
win.
can't, you can't give a dead man an L.
Bro, the moment you kill death, you died. I
You can't
win.
give a dead man an L.
Man, I give Hitler L's every day. What are you talking about?
I was going to say something, but but never mind. Never mind.
Bro. Even if I found this magical stone that literally nullifies your ability, and let's say I know that this is what it does. So you don't know. I'm holding this stone. You don't even know that it's nullifying my powers. So my staff is just a piece of stick at this point. I throw it at you. What's stopping you from like dodging this stone when you know nobody can kill you? What's stopping you from blocking this stuff when you know nobody can kill you? It's coming through your whatever mist, and for some reason the mist not destroying the stone. You're just like, oh, that's weird. What's stopping you from catching it? Because it's just a random stone. What's stopping you from having it now and your guard is dropped because you're like, to you, your ability is still working. You don't even know that this stone is canceling your ability, right? You're staying alive because you're alive. Well, you're dead, but that's the construct of your sight, the Grim Reaper, right?
He undead.
Yeah, he undead, but you're holding this stone that nullifies your abilities, but you're still staying a living dead person, right? And you don't know, you're literally more so like I was when I was holding the stone. So I could literally come over there and break your neck, and for some reason I could kill death. Let's say that's the law that's governing this stone when you hold it. What's stopping me from killing you and you not knowing what happened? Or giving what's even like, even if you don't do all this, right? What's stopping me from pouring life energy into your body and then the side ending up poisoning you because there's a conflict?
Even if the site ends up poisoning him, the site is going to. So watch. Death has to die for the scythe to pick its second host. That's why he killed Death, and then the scythe chose him because he was right there. He was holding the scythe. So even if you pour the life energy in me and you overflow my body with life energy and bring me back to life, me just grabbing onto the scythe, he's going to revert back to who he is
I don't
by
think so
being his
because
death, by being his death. Like, bro, the scythe, like, bro, you kill him, right? You
yeah, but
kill him
no,
in
I'm the
order to,
reason. I'm the
in
reason why you're
order,
dead
no,
now.
in order to actually kill him, right? So like, what you did is you cleansed him. After cleansing him, he grabbed back his sight and he's back to who he is.
No. But
Like, to kill him, you have to stab him with the scythe. And what happens when you stab him with the scythe? The scythe, it takes the death energy from him and it puts it inside the scythe, and then the scythe, it kills whoever the fuck else that grabbed it. And the person who grabbed it is the person who stabbed him with it.
so in order to get the abilities, you have to kill the person who owns the site.
Yes, and then you're going to be that
So
person.
if because of my undoing, like I gave you life, and now because of me giving you life, you died a second time. Wouldn't that be me killing you?
You have to kill him with the scythe for the scythe to take the energy. If the scythe don't take the energy,
So
then he is
so
still there.
so between the moments where you keep living and dying, there's no fluctuation in your strength or mental capacity. Because I'm bringing you back from a realm where you weren't for years. And there's just a seamless transition between life and death. There's no side effect, there's no slowdown, there's no nothing.
Once my man remember family, he good.
Yeah, but now you're in a traumatic situation because like you just regain this feeling, these emotions.
It's not more traumatic than watching your entire clan die in
But how
front
do
of
you
you.
know that though?
Because that's the shit that's bothering him.
Okay,
That's the
so
only
can
thing
you
that's
can you
bothering him.
can you can you collect souls?
Yeah.
Because So what's stopping you from collecting your family's souls and then putting them into new bodies so they can live on?
Because when he collect a soul, the soul goes into the whole death field, the death force, and it
So
stop
you killed your
existing.
own family.
The Grim Reaper killed him. He is the Grim Reaper now, so he have the job of the person who murdered his family.
So the Grim Reaper came, killed your family, and then destroyed their souls.
Yeah, not destroy, absorb, but yeah.
So thanks, guys, for tuning into another episode. You've heard it loud, live, and direct. This argument as it has unfolded right before our very eyes. Luckily for you guys, y'all will be able to hear us argue again sometime this week as Timon possibly drops a little episode there that he may have, might have should have been dropped before, but it might come this week. Who knows? Keep your eyes open. Just a bit more arguing there. But yeah,
At this point, I'm realizing Timon
yeah.
is the problem. You know.
I think you're the problem, Jaron.
That
That's
is not possible.
it.
Listen to the other argument is Timon started it.
What are you talking
And
about?
Timon is the one. The other argument, Timon started it. This
Oh
whole
yeah,
one
yeah.
up
We
this
need to talk
whole
about
one up
that.
Yeah,
But
this
the
whole
other
one up
one.
thing this whole
don't
one
talk
up
about the
thing
other one.
this
Yeah.
whole one up thing, this actually started from you, Timon, for giving your person more powers because I laid down what my character did.
No, but
This is like when I told you, everyone, I had a character, right, where he had a sword, and his sword was like a regular length sword, right? But wherever he sees, right, like as far as he can see, that's where like the slash of the sword would go.
Wasn't
So
this a
if he
part
can,
of this argument? Or was
no,
it
no, no,
it is
that's
separate?
not.
that's a
It is
that's a
not.
whole different character. That's a whole different character.
Okay, because I
So now he
remember that
can
shit.
slash, right? And bro, if the man can say they're monster, right? The man slash you. So no, right?
Stick out the head.
So no, Timon said, "Oh yeah, well he can do that. Well then, my dude, he have a shield that blocks everything.
No,
That's
that wasn't the character. The character is he can swallow anything. In terms of if attack come his way, he can just swallow it.
well, my
So
person
this
wouldn't
one on
fight that. Well,
chop.
why you can fight a slut?
Yeah, no, like
No,
if
but
he
that's what on
because
chop.
the thing is, yes, dog. If he sees it, he's gonna fire his sword, right? But my thing is his sword is moving at light speed because just like a scissors, the fastest point of a scissors is like at the hinge, right?
Mhm.
So I'm saying if he's cutting everything he sees coming towards me, the tip is gonna be the slowest part. The fastest part is by his wrist.
Yeah.
If I see it coming, I could just open my mouth and swallow the sword.
You do realize that you don't slash with the tip. The tip is for stabbing.
So, anyways, that character died.
How would he die? Boy, hey, me that could have done this,
No,
you
I
see.
mean my character died because your own was clearly the
No,
superior
it's a
one.
money. You said. First of all, this I remember this argument exactly because this is when
But
they walk from like a haunted house way, and we passed the man with a buckle and we remember everything else. But like I remember everything, and then you were talking about birthday suit and the person he changes his suits and his suits does
No,
this
no,
and he
that
have the
was
almighty
that's
defense suit.
that's no, that's different. That's a whole.
So
That's
then who
from
he fought?
bro. That's different. That's a character from a book I was low key like writing back in the day, like an adventure book. That person was Taylor, and he
Who you
conjures
talking about? You talking about
not the
Tales
romantic
of the
chronicles.
the romance chronicles of the Dragon Warrior.
In high school, I had this book called The Romantic Chronicles of the Dragon Warrior. There was no romance. There was none.
Dragon Chronicles.
This was chronicles. Nah, so, yeah, that was one of my characters. Like he conjures suits, and
Right.
based on the color of the suit, he's like we call it Meliodas, and he counters things, but each color counters a different thing. And when he's in his birthday suit, it's literally full counter.
What about the dude who shoots electrolysis?
That was just a mistake in my writing. So he
Okay.
was supposed to show electricity, but when I was typing it, spell check correct me and put electrolysis, and I didn't even notice, and I kept
That means
writing. So when I gave it to Daniel and him to read, they're like electrolysis. I'm like, I just said, yeah, I'm gonna go with it because I didn't even know what it was. So he went to look up the information. Bro, electrolysis isn't what I thought. It's just pulling energy to charge all kind of it's fuckery. But yeah, because of that, right? The whole shield and sword person, after he killed my person, I'm just like, I bet. And I took like from Pokemon, they have like Bastidon and Rhyperion. No.
Rhyperior.
Rhyperior. And one of them was an unbreakable spear, And no,
Unbreakable, no. Unbreakable shield and
an unstoppable spear.
yes.
So in my head, I'm just like, that's a good way to cancel out his OP character. Once you can see it, I can get caught. So I said, bet there's a shield that can't get caught. And it's more like you could get around the shield, but if you're hitting me head on, I'm stopping your tag because it's a shield.
The
It's
shield,
not. It's not a ball.
the
It's a
shield is
shield.
always active.
Yeah, because who put a shield in their pocket?
Point taken.
Okay.
So that was my whole thing about it. I have a
And
shield. I didn't have a.
I remember this guy. He was all my characters. They be killing people. He was the one who killed the Valkyrie, and he had wings too.
And yeah, that's what I'm saying. My people and them, they have weak spots, right? But like they do what they do well to hide their weak spots. That's all it is.
My people kill Celestials, and then they just do whatever the fuck they want to. Nah.
But yeah,
At the end of the day, bro, Moses can't kill Smoke, and Smoke can destroy the entire planet with his black hole. So Smoke wins.
yo, the origin story of Moses, right? The moment I was gonna say his name was Noah because the flood and whatnot, but I said nah, Moses is the closest man to God. He had a staff, he walked with God and whatever, right? And his backstory is he was Adam's son, right? And the devil impregnated his mother when Adam, when Adam was going around the place, right? So he had a second son. Like Eve had a second son. So it was Moses and
a third son. There's already two.
yeah, but that are not necessary, right? So, anyways, so
Well,
Moses.
you didn't even know your own backstory.
I'm just telling you my story, dog. Anyways, right? So Moses, after he realized his mother was defiled by the devil and had a child for the devil, and his dad wasn't anywhere around, he decided he's just gonna roam the world, right? Just roam the planet and distance himself from his family. And before God to take the tree of life out of the garden, he was over there playing around by the tree and he pulled off a branch and then just, walk around the place with it, right? So as he gone running away from home with his staff, just exploring the big vast shit happened. And over time, civilizations progressed and he was just there, just doing his own thing, just being a monk on a hill, controlling and mastering his abilities to control because he had dominion over lots of shit and water was his dominion. And that's was his own thing. It was a guy traveling with the tree of like a branch from the tree of life. He saw many things, he experienced many things, and that was his background. He controlled water, he couldn't die, and he was just living. That's all. A mere man.
You know what?
And for some reason, God and the devil just like, boy, this world not crowded enough. Send that to collect souls. And then that come down to do his job. And then there's some youth man who killing people since he took.
Assassinate the boy.
Assassinate him. Take the
by tricking him to a game.
To a hand wrestling game.
Arm wrestling game.
Yo, skills and muscles don't even equate. Like
you check all the boy's strength, all the boy history, all the boy work that he put in to get into the dead position.
That's something you can do.
You check it out.
Lock off their muscles. So my thing is, he keep telling me he did this to death, but me as a mere human being who is alive longer than him, have more experience than him, couldn't do the same feats as him as a child.
Because you know what it is? You're not.
Bro,
you
I am more efficient than any ninja that you knew from your clan.
Nope.
All right.
Nope. This man is a purebred, and then this
purebred is human, because I'm the first.
Yeah, you're the most Adam's son.
In the matter, you born in sin, right? And after, listen,
right.
you born in a sin.
And you weren't?
No, this is the thing, right? I adapted. So the sin that I was born in, the sin that I was born in, it did not like weaken me. Cause like your parents, they were like 25 foot, and then you born, and then you're 5'2", and they're like, yo, what the fuck is what I do with this midget ass kid? So you were born in sin, you were weakened. Listen here, right?
Sorry.
I am very sorry to all the little people out there. I apologize for that. But yes, we're born in sin, and that sin weaken you. Like as time, bro, we adapt. Me, no, I the sin that I was born in, it's normal. It didn't weaken him. He grew up to be whatever type of murderer he was intended to be.
So why, out of all of this, you were chosen? God came back and died for our sins, and you like, well,
He said, that's everybody but me.
like, was the devil working in your behalf? Like, oh, yo, got him, dog. Protect his
Like the
Why
soul.
why
promises of
why
the
were you
from
the
past
one
life.
who stumbled upon
I
the
didn't
staff of
stumble
life,
across it. It was
the
in
tree
my
of life,
garden.
the garden that you got banished out of because of your parents' sin?
Look, look. Before, look,
You're
Adam,
Adam
look,
Evening
third pick,
tea
you know.
piece. Evening tea piece of the tree. And she been put them in she draw. And the boy go just go in there and you sleep.
Even
And you
worse.
take
So
them out.
no, the tree of life got stolen, right?
no, a
See,
No, it's
branch.
a branch of
see
just
him.
a
So
branch, a memory, it's a souvenir.
being
Yeah.
real, it's
She eat
not
the apple.
connected.
She like, bro, this a bad boy. Let me go splice it with
How
a
is
mango tree.
how is like the power, like how is it like infinite if it's not rooted into the ground and it's not connected to whatever the life force, the life source of the tree of life was?
Bro,
Because it's
if
Like
eternal.
yes,
how?
if
No,
the
no, no,
if no no
bro.
if you're saying if this
The,
if
It
you're
is.
saying
It
if
just
you're
is.
saying the tree is channeling challenge what word
Challenge,
channeling energy from somewhere, that means it's coming from the earth. That means the tree of life will be sucking energy from the earth, which it would make it the tree of life. It will make the tree of absorbing things.
it's bro.
The tree
It's
itself is
It just
life.
exists as an entity of
being
its own.
being in the garden, right? So I can
Uh-huh.
understand, like, if the tree of life is being in the garden of Eden, that's where it's getting its power from, and it's
No,
like
you
a
see,
cycle. It's
he
like a cycle or whatever, where
he trying to put logics to my character, but not
no, 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 no,
his.
no, no,
You
no.
he
I'm
creating
trying to
he creating
understand.
boundaries. I'm telling
I'm
you, but
trying
you're
to
saying
understand. Timon, you're telling me that it's infinite, but you're not explaining to me why it's infinite, how it's infinite. You're saying it is because it is.
okay,
So how
John,
can
John,
how come
John.
my character can't just
Listen,
kill
listen,
that
listen.
because he killed that?
If I have infinity, right, and then I take a portion of infinity, do I not have infinity still?
This is an
Answer
infinity.
the question.
This is not
So
infinity.
what is life?
I don't know how to answer that question. You answer that question.
It's infinity
How is life
because it
infinity?
doesn't have an end.
It is. It is not. Here is some life. This is here is life. Full stop. This is life. This is the source of life. This is
Someone,
what
what is
life is.
life?
It is.
It's the thing that you
What
don't
is
have
life?
because you dead.
Oh, what is life? What is
Life,
life?
life is what we have right now,
I'm that's not an answer. That's not an answer. What is
bro.
life?
If you can tell me how you kill the Grim Reaper, I'll find an answer for you.
I told you they did a they did an arm wrestle and he stabbed him with the sight.
And I'm supposed to just accept that answer, right?
But I'm supposed to accept that
No, no, no. But
you
you gave
defiled.
me
I'm
you
supposed to
gave me
accept that you
something.
defiled. I'm supposed to accept that you defiled the tree of life and the never ending the life force inside of this branch just keeps recycling and it keeps going over. Like I'm supposed to accept that it's the that it runs off of nothing.
All right. I guess I lost.
Like you want me to explain to you how my characters work, but like your character don't they don't, there's nothing
So
behind of it.
you're saying because you can prove to me how your character work, and then you tell me prove mine work, and I'm trying to, and you don't want to hear what it is. You're
I
saying it's
want to
not
hear
fair.
what it is, but you
So
need to
you
you need
want
to
me to
explain it.
explain what is life when we as human beings can't even comprehend the thought of life yet?
So then how are
You
you
want me
trying
to
to
give
tell me?
you,
So then how are you trying to tell me that this tree of bro like
but I just put the conditions of this life. I said infinity goes on forever, just like they say time does. And I'm saying no, with that basis, right? The theory around life itself is infinite. And no, that's what the playing field is. Just like infinity, just like time, and it goes on forever. I'm saying that's what life is in this tree. It goes on forever. That's what it is. That's the rules. That's the meaning. It's
how is that the rules?
everlasting.
How is that the rules?
So what you want me to tell you? What everlasting mean?
No, I want to know
Life
is
is
how I want
everlasting.
to know how you broke a branch from the tree of life, and this branch is the branch of life. Like I want to understand like how this branch of life, how that became a branch of life.
Because
How?
it's
When you
this
break a
this
branch off a
entity.
tree, when you break a
Okay,
branch off a tree, the branch dies.
No.
no, the branch is not
The fuck
it's not a
is
regular
you not
branch.
you not gardener?
It's 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 the same as if he took um bro, if in Naruto when freaking Sora, the man they take the remnants of the freaking nine-tail chakra
Mm.
and then made a whole nine-tail fox out of it. Had the same power, but it wasn't the
It
whole
wasn't
thing.
the
It was just
I
peace.
can't really explain that because I didn't complete Naruto. I really don't know.
that's the first
That's
Okay,
six. That's the first
basically,
50 episodes of like Naruto
the
Shippuden.
first
yeah,
50.
basically the nine-tail fox when it came out and was destroying the city before it got sealed in Naruto, there was leftover chakra of it left in the air, right? And then man harvested the leftover chakra and implanted it into somebody, and that person had the nine-tailed fox,
You talking
same
about them
chakra
twin,
as
them
Naruto.
fat twin niggas?
Hmm?
You talking about those like the fat twin niggas?
No, that was
No, no,
somebody
no,
earlier.
no, no, no.
Well,
But
okay,
just
he don't
saying, it
remember. He
happened,
don't
right?
remember, but still.
Yeah, it happened. So it's just piece of it, and it was just enough to give them the whole nine-tailed fox because the power itself is like the entity.
It's not really the
Piece
whole.
of it or the
It's
whole
not
thing
really
is
the
still the
whole
same
nine.
thing.
Okay, what you're not getting? No, we coming off of that Naruto shit. Cause if I say life eternal or life everlasting, how much more definition you need to that phrase?
What I'm trying to
Because if I
gather
if
from it,
go
right?
ahead.
What I'm trying to gather from it is the tree of life, right?
Uh-huh.
That is eternal, right? Now you broke this off of the tree of life.
Uh-huh.
I want to know how that is eternal.
Okay, so when I break the branch off, what are you expecting to happen with this branch?
It's going to do what a regular branch going to do. It's going to eventually die.
But is it a regular branch?
It's a regular branch off the tree of
So
life.
you're saying the tree of life is getting its energy from what?
No,
Simon,
no. You're saying the tree of
No,
life is regular?
is
Is
that's what
that
I'm
what you're
saying.
saying?
That's what he's saying.
yes.
But it's
Why?
That's
not.
really what I'm saying.
Why? No. Just let me
Because
finish. Why?
I don't understand why the tree of life is the tree of life, how the tree of life
Because it
is the tree
is
of
just as death
that's
is death.
So
oh
explain.
so
Yeah, yeah.
no,
So what is death?
I can't explain that either.
Why?
Okay, well, it's the
No.
same way you.
I'm gonna do
No, no,
That's
no.
exactly.
all
I'm
there
gonna
is
do
to it.
Everyone,
exactly.
let's
I'm
more
gonna do
hear what Tim
exactly what
wants.
he
We want to hear
doing.
what Tim wants. We want to hear what Tim
What
wants.
is
Play it
death? Give
out.
me an explanation of death. Explain it to me, just like how you need an answer for life.
Death is the end.
Life is the beginning.
Okay. If there's an end, right?
What is death beginning?
Life. So you
And
know
what
what
if
comes?
what if
You know
what
what
if
comes
I
after? You know
no
what comes
what if
after
I
life?
break the
Death.
bridge? What if I break the bridge to you? Where do I go?
Then death just came shorter.
You know what bridge is? Bridge is not a rope no that you cut and tie back
It came
shorter.
shorter.
I
You still have to get to the other side, right?
no, because I broke the bridge.
So
How
you
do I
telling
cross
me
something that's broken?
you just jump down and dead.
But
The
that's
point of
that's
it,
not that's not the journey.
the point of the bridge, right? The point of the bridge was for you to go to the other side. If you break it, then you're stuck here and you're eventually going to wilt into nothing because you have
No.
to. Timon,
Bro, how is
you
the
were supposed
logics
to. Timon,
working?
you were supposed to go to the other end of the bridge.
Okay,
That's right. That's why the other end of the bridge was there.
if
You
I'm in
chose not to go there.
space,
What's going to happen?
if I'm in space, right, Jaron, hovering in zero gravity, and I'm supposed to get to you by traveling in a straight line, but then somebody hit me downwards. Do I ever meet you? Will I ever meet you? That's what happened to the bridge. It's preventing me from getting to you. So if I can't get to death, then I don't die until I meet death. But because now I'm not going on a horizontal plane, but now a vertical plane, we will never meet. That's what the tree of life is. It's
Repeat that
not
one more time.
if we in space, you're a floating object and I'm a floating object, and I'm trying to get to you. But while I'm coming towards you, everyone came out to nowhere and hit me downwards. So now I can't go towards you because now I'm going down. I will keep forever falling down. And if there's a loop, I will come from above, fall down, and keep doing the loop. I will never get to you because now my trajectory is changed. I'm no longer going straight towards you. I'm going down. So you can see me just keep passing me on a loop. I would never get to you. And that's what's going on with the bridge. Life was going to death. Somebody moved the bridge, and now I can't get to death. So I'm alive until somebody rebuild the bridge, or if death find a way to come over to me.
So
So just go ahead.
the bridge is there if you book up onto smoke, you book up onto me, you book up onto
But
death.
why is death able to build a bridge and life can't build a bridge? Because to me, death would be the one destroying the bridge, and I'm the one capable of building the bridge. Because I build, I create, I am life. You destroy, you are death, you are the end.
Someone, I am the end, and I'm coming nearer to you
But why are you?
since there's no end now.
So you're saying like the beginning and the end, they meet in each other in the middle?
That's exactly what's going to happen.
Why?
Because Timon, your purpose is to come to the end. The end, the purpose, like you were supposed to come to the end.
Why?
Because that's how it goes. That's just the nature of it.
But who put that law of nature in motion? You?
Fucking bro, yo,
Exactly.
you are no,
You're
no, no,
dictating
no,
these law.
no,
You just
no,
tell me we
no.
can't
What you're
use.
trying to do? What
You
you're trying
just
to do?
tell me we
Timon,
can't
you
use
are
logic, and you bring logic to nature and laws. Like
Timon.
how?
What you're trying to say? So you're trying to say, right, that you're in.
We ending just now. I just want to hear what you have to say.
No,
No. Say what
we're
you
gonna
say.
have this.
Finish
We're
the
gonna
thought.
have
Finish
this.
the
No, we're
thought.
gonna
Finish
have
the
this.
thought.
We're going to have this. We're going to have this. I'm coming back on this.
You come back to lose.
I'm coming back on it. You didn't finish me. You didn't finish a character. You
See,
couldn't. You couldn't kill him.
yeah. You
So
see,
what you
this
saying?
battle
You
we've just
win?
been going for years, you know.
It's bro. There's not going to be a win until one of these people die, and nobody's going to die because you're telling me that you are in a never-ending cycle of life, and I'm in a never-ending
Once
cycle of
I
death.
hold the staff.
So it's an if. There's a condition that must be met for him to be in this never-ending cycle.
He not getting that. I'm a mere human being. I've
And
just been
you think
alive
a
for.
and you think a mere human being is going to he bro like
So how did you?
Given the condition is met, he will.
how old is your character?
Older than yours by far.
Yeah, he had the
He
boy
he
Adam's
stopped.
son from the
You
beginning
said
of
he
time.
stopped. You said he stopped aging. So how old is he? Is he 10? Is he 20? Is he 35, 40, 50, 60, fucking 11? How old is he?
It doesn't matter.
It matters. Because it's going to come down to a hand-to-hand fight for these two people to actually disarm the other person, right?
You
So then
realize my character is not your character. I can put down my staff and continue growing. I can age, but once I hold the staff, it stops.
and my person is already at finish line, but they're still animated. They can
Yeah,
still
but
move.
what are you? What are you? Did you kill death when you were in your teens, in your adults, in your infancy? When did you kill death?
This nigga 24.
So you saying death was so fucking retarded that he make a 24 years fool him in a hand wrestling, bro? That don't make no sense.
It had no business happening.
It
If he
had
was
no
a
business
kid,
happening, and it happened.
if he was a kid, you'd have been like, oh, I'm gonna take it easy on this little kid. A teenager, a young adult, man, fuck that kid.
Well, get full up.
He can fold. I'm not holding back on no 24 nothing.
Come on, this is death. Death knows that he is significantly older, wiser, and whatever. He's like, there's no way that this man.
So you're
Listen,
saying
there
death?
is no way this man can slime me. And you know what the man did? He still slimed him in the end because
Wait.
he thought that this dude could not do it.
So a celestial creature that's been killing for centuries, for generations, he doesn't have a sixth sense to indicate when somebody's gonna die, when his life is in danger. He just don't have a sixth sense for these kind of death situations. Even if you want to slime him, he would have a spidey sense tingle. Ooh, somebody go touch something for me and just try to kill me. My life is in danger. None of that. Your ninja abilities to walk softly and to evade eye contact or whatever you're telling me you slime death who've been doing this for, bro, you don't make no fucking sense,
Come on,
bro.
every day you go out, there's a risk of you dying. You have a
But
sixth sense
not
every
when
time
I'm
you
deaf.
go.
Not when I'm deaf.
There's a sixth sense that come off and anybody every time they step out the house, they read the carrots and they say, oh shit, I'm going to
Yes.
die today if I
When I'm
go outside.
speeding on the highway and I feel like a car wobble, I'm just like, that's a sign that I could die.
Come on, that's not a sixth sense. That's the car wobbling.
That's my intuition telling me to stop being stupid on the road. If I'm walking on an alley and it's quiet and dark and no lights on this road, my sense is telling me this could be a potential dangerous. Go back. That's my sense telling me that could be dangerous. That's my sense. It's not as keen as death, who's been perfecting this. This is his trade. This is his field.
So
And you're
Boy, high
telling me this
PhD.
the man
Me
has
and you.
PhD and doctorate in death. Are you telling me this man gets slime from a teenager?
Yes, it is possible.
In what
Anything is
realm?
possible. And that, bro, there anybody can die from anybody.
Then you can die from me.
Then you can also die from me.
Bro, that was always on the
Yes, he
table.
can. He can once he's not holding the stick. That's
And
all
this is
there
the
was
thing.
to it.
This is the thing, right, bro? Like that's I'm just
Always
trying to
kill me.
I'm
You
trying to
can
put I'm
always
putting it
kill
out there. I'm
me.
putting it out there, bro. Your character cannot overpower mine. He cannot overpower
Who
mine.
can? Who can?
Just not yours. Make
Okay.
somebody else.
No. It doesn't matter. Who can? Tell me who can. Because
Nigga,
clearly,
oh my, I don't know who can,
somebody
because
could kill somebody could kill death, but nobody can kill the next death. So who can?
somebody that can slime him. You just
So
have to
once the
outsmart
person
him.
is in Moses,
You just have to, bro. Moses is gonna have to outsmart him.
then Peter, unsuspected person with a stone, comes and kill you. What next?
Then that person is death. No, because I
No,
guess the scythe gonna
So
come for
you're
them.
saying that skills and anything has nothing to do with
nothing
his
to do with it,
survival.
dog.
No, no.
Nothing.
So why are we here?
Why? My point exactly, everyone. I win, and he just don't
How are
want to
you?
lose.
How did you win, bro?
Because you're
How
saying
did you
anybody
win?
can kill you but the one person.
No, anybody can, bro. Anybody can kill him, but the way to kill him is to stab him with that scythe. For this scythe to absorb him, to absorb his darkness, to absorb the energy and everything that he accumulated and he built up, and to absorb him.
Okay, no, but then you said you can't get to the site because there's a realm of whatever around him and the site.
No,
So the one way to kill him is the one thing you can never
no,
do.
I never once said that, right?
Yes,
So
yes,
the
yes.
scythe, right? The scythe is death. Remember, I said he can grab scythe. Anybody can grab the scythe. I said anybody can grab the scythe. Moses can grab the scythe if he wants. But what happens when you grab the scythe is the scythe, like the toxins from the scythe, the poison from the scythe hits you. When you get poisoned from the scythe, no, you are going to die eventually.
In
You
30
are
minutes.
on a fucking time limit to kill him.
In 30
Because
minutes.
if you don't kill him, you're going to just die, and then the scythe is going to absorb you.
But in
And
10
then
minutes.
he's stronger.
So while you have the site waiting for the 30 minutes to kill you, 10 out of your 30 minutes, the site is gonna fly out your hand because a dark will appear and brings the site right back to you. So there's no way to get it
No, the
away
scythe.
from you from
What they're
24
doing?
hours.
This black hole is pulling him closer. It's like it's fucking
But why
it's
is
like
it pulling it to you?
because where else the scythe could go? This is the
Back to the
site's
dimension it
master.
came
This is
from.
the site's master, bro. This is the site's master. This is, bro. I know earlier. I'm pretty sure I brought up the Kisame with his sword and the sword. Like
So
I'm
that's
pretty
what
sure
I
I
mean.
went to that.
The thought
Actually,
process of
I don't
this,
think I actually finished it.
he took it from Naruto, he took it from regular show, and in all
No,
those two
I didn't
realities,
take anything from. I took the hand wrestle because you wanted to know how he did it. Like the point of it was it happened and it happened. You wanted an explanation of how it happened, so I
okay.
gave you an explanation of how it happened.
No, you're
Gave you
saying
the
the site.
easiest explanation that I could make it happen.
You're saying the site is like Kizami Soul because Kizami Soul is alive. It sucks people chakra, and then it has spines. If you don't have enough chakra, they might reject you. So, what is it that this sword is taking from me to want to come back to you?
You just have to be corrupted.
But what if I'm corrupted? I stole the fucking branch from the Garden of Eden. I just live in forever with my corruption.
Are you corrupted enough? Are you a mass murderer?
You're not a mass murderer. Somebody mass murdered your clan.
and and that hatred burned in him. That
I
hatred
hate the
boiled
fucking
in him.
devil and my mother and the spawn that they had. That's a lot of hatred. I'm the first person to hate.
Got a point there.
Continue.
I mean, being the first person to hate, though, like you're the original hater, but I don't mean that.
Bro. I'm listening. I'm listening.
Original hater.
I don't care. So tell me, how do you win when I have more experience, been doing it longer than you? Whatever you have, I have it by force.
So you're telling me that
no, don't
Moses,
tell me what I'm telling you.
No,
Tell me how do you How do
So
you get
you're
out of
telling
this
me that
situation?
Moses, the man who cleanses everything, he can't cleanse his own soul, and he went through all of these years. He went through the entire, like, from the beginning of life.
But you
He
had
went through.
no,
He went
you
through
had,
just. He went through as an angry teenager with his hair spiked up, like fuck this shit. I hate my parents. I hate you, mom. Da 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 da. That's what he did.
so you're saying your grown ass 24, whoever person went through life, he's death himself, and he can just shake the fact that, well, my parents was actually doing some shiesty ass shit. My clan deserved to die. He's not gonna come to terms after all that time he's alive or he's dead, roaming earth. Like you saying the same thing that my person can't do, but your person is doing it. Why?
What terms is he coming to, bro? He was
Why is
born.
he so?
He was born and raised to be a killer. He was born and raised to be a killer.
So
They
then
had
he
him
won't have any
training.
remorse for his
They
family
had him
dying.
training. Tima, that does not. Tima, family hits you different, you know.
Bro,
Family hits you
if
different.
somebody's
Tima,
training you to kill,
at
your
no point was
emotions
he.
isn't attached to stuff like that.
At no
You have no
point was he.
sympathy for life. Why would you care for life if you were raised to take it?
Are you a killer?
Are you?
Are you a killer?
Are you?
I'm asking you a question. Are you a killer?
I never killed nothing in my life.
You think because like somebody's a killer that they don't have
No,
emotions?
but what's giving you this insight?
Might not be connected with empathy like that. But you need to understand that love is love, bro. You love your family, you're going to miss your family. And this is something that stays on you.
So you're never gonna find love that's gonna chip away that jaded heart of yours?
What love is coming to this man who have the aura of death where you're going to die?
Maybe you're walking on the road killing everything and you see the shorty at the river with palmable boobs. It's just like, Mariah soul, look on her back. She fit, she nice. What you do then? You just like, what you do then?
This nigga hit me with the palmable boobs.
But what you do then? Do you say like, oh man, that's perfection. Let me kill it? She
said, oh, you look so handsome. I'm like, yo, stay away, shorty. Because if you come over here, you're going to die. She come over here, she died. I was like, fuck, I wonder. She's dead now. But you remember you can turn that shit off and on? He can't do it.
He can't do it. Only the original death can.
He so probably can learn how to do it.
So if he can't do it, right? Back to the whole statement now. If he can't turn off his death, what's stopping death from killing everything around him to the point where it's disintegrates in the ground, creating black hole because it's disintegrating atoms?
Because that's not the purpose of death. Death comes to snatch the souls.
So okay, so it's just souls.
That's really what death comes for. He comes for souls.
So what was the whole thing before with the whole thing?
Death came for the souls, and he was supposed to die there too.
So you're taking plant souls? So if it's only killing souls, then you shouldn't be making a trace on the earth, taking life from trees and plants and grass and blades.
That's just life force. That's everything that's just dying.
So it can take life force and souls.
That's the purpose of death, is to come for the soul. But so the life force is everything that's dying because it's coming into the radius of death. It's coming into, bro, you need to understand.
So then that's what I mean.
You need to understand that death isn't something that you can touch, right? Death isn't something that you can touch. But like this aura isn't something that you can touch, but this aura is something that can overwhelm you, and it's just going to kill you.
Bro, if it's taking the energy, the life from everything, that means it will affect atoms, molecules, matter, because all these molecules, they move, they vibrate. And if you're taking away the energy, then you're creating the black hole. So all this soul and energy that you're doing, you're killing yourself.
Within
back to the start.
Within the 10-meter radius, nothing exists.
Then you can spot that girl out. You can spot that girl in 11 meters.
And how you gonna fall in love with her to get this?
So you can watch her from a distance and like, wow, she looks pretty.
That's fucking weirdo.
Bro, you're fucking weirdo from the jump. You're scrawny ass nigga that's wearing a skin suit pretending to be a ninja of death. You're weird already.
What's so she don't want him.
What's stopping you? No, so but she don't have to want you. You can admire somebody. You can be like, yo, want to kill everybody, no, but she look nice. And you can just stay up here on a piece of hill where she don't doing her thing. It's just like, wow, I just like the way she pick flowers. You can literally fall in love with that girl and don't even talk to her one day. That's you. Then what? You're saying that the heart of yours not gonna feel nothing for that person and slowly change over time?
I'm not going to argue that because I fell in love one time with just seeing the girl. I was like, damn, bro, she.
So now that you guys dropped over these years, What's stopping somebody? What's stopping her from killing you?
I said I fell in love with like something like that. And I never said this man did it.
All right, guys. I really appreciate that you guys listen to this argument this long. I know you all know who the winner is, and I would also like if you all could do me a small favor. If you get through this lengthy argument, leave a comment on the post and tell us who you think won.
This is very crucial to the matter
It
because
is.
if we have outside support, then it's not left between two against one.
Remember, I can delete y'all posts.
He can't.
that nigga don't know the password.
You don't know shit.
Yo, okay. I knew this was a bad idea though. I said I was contemplating. I'm like, you know what, this not good done. No. I was like, you know what? Let me just they needed to happen.
Because everyone on my side, and that's 2 against 1. The majority's on my side. You can be in denial all you want now. You have your right to be.
Keenan was on my side.
Keenan wasn't.
Yes, he was.
Well, he's not anymore.
No. How you gonna say that for Keenan?
We will see when this post drop.
So that's 2 against 2.
Okay.
There you go.
Well, I'm gonna find somebody else. You can find somebody else.
I'm gonna find somebody else, bro. Hold on. There was Brian that was at the beach with us.
Brian didn't give 2 fucks about that.
Well, then somebody just have to convince Brian to be on this side, and then
I'm not convincing nobody. I'm letting this shit talk for itself.
And then okay.
No. I'm not talking about no long talking going on here.
Okay. You see, I said okay. I said okay. Why are you still talking?
To rest. Everyone, anything else you want to say?
Thank you guys for tuning in once again. It's always an honor to be able to sit here and entertain you guys. So, like we said, please, if never before, do it now. Hop in this post, comment, and let us know who won this argument so we can lay this to rest.
Just
and
remember this.
Hopefully we can move on with our lives because we've been caught up on this for several years.
Just remember this. Me are the bad man.
The dead one?
Big Easy signing
out. In this blood, in that blood clot, harshest gun.
Not easy. Signing out once again.
Until my fuck you, answer my scone.
Smoke man.
That's what it is. Smoke game. So he didn't fall in love with her.
God damn. Look.
We're done. Yeah, man, bless. It was a great night. I honestly missed this argument. It's been a minute.
Darling, darling, darling.